Striker City Mafia, what's going on, man? How you doing? Okay, nice. Looks like everything is working good. Okay, so yeah, I'm doing a little streaming for Shining Force 3 here. Kind of a impromptu stream. Not really anything planned or anything like that. Okay, so this is interesting. So I'm using Restream right now to stream simultaneously on both Twitch and YouTube. And I'm using kind of the Restream, I don't know, I guess you'd call it like desktop app. And if I chat in that, it looks like it shows up coming from the Restream chat, but it also will show up coming from my YouTube chat. So that's interesting to see that it goes through both simultaneously. Now, the one thing I do gotta work on is, because I'm recording Shining Force 3 here from my computer as like on an emulator, because it's a fucking Sega Saturn game, which there's not... It's kind of tough to get a Sega Saturn. Well, okay, I actually do have a Sega Saturn, but Shining Force 3, the game itself, I do not have, because it's super rare. And then Scenarios 2 and 3 are in Japanese only, so it's just a real big pain in the ass. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to be doing just a little grinding in the Heroes test today in Shining Force 2. Originally, I was going to be working more on Final Fantasy 15 right about now. But since I saw so many comments asking me to instead focus on, instead of focusing on Final Fantasy 15, to focus more on Shining Force 3, seemed like a lot of people were enjoying my Shining Force 3 playthrough to this point. So I figured, why not, instead of working on Final Fantasy 15, I would instead go for Shining Force 3, which it seems like most people do want to see instead. Okay, so let's see here. We're going to be doing some grinding again, like I mentioned. It's going to be a bit of a pain. Maybe this isn't be the most exciting stream, but, hey, gotta start somewhere. The main focus today is we're going to be grinding up Penko. Now, Penko is really low-leveled and really weak, so we're going to have to use kind of shenanigans to make her strong enough to kill enemies, as well as just straight up not fucking die in the process, because I am currently sitting on that sexy no-death run, and I definitely want to continue to maintain that for the foreseeable future. Okay, so let's see. I want to get Hera in here, because I'm going to be using Hera, her support ability, along with Hazuki's attack to buff Penko so that we're able to do damage easily. You know what? We're going to take out Pappitz for now, because Pappitz has a lot of gimmicks with his character that I'm not quite ready to fuck around with yet. The thing that Pappitz can do is Pappitz can actually recruit some monsters, and it's after he kills them, they come along this wall right here. That is in correlation to the final battle in the game, and I'm not... Well, actually, I mean, if I jumped into the final battle right now, I'd be okay. I'd easily be able to, I guess, dominate the battle. That wouldn't be such a big deal. But I want to make sure to get all of the secondary force members. I want to get them up to speed. Just a whole lot of stuff that I want to get done. I figured, why not stream some Shining Force 3? I'll probably try and stream a bunch of different games here or there. I guess, it seemed like there was interest in me streaming, so I guess I would start doing it. I would say at minimum probably once a week. Now, based on what's going on in the current games I'm LPing or moving forward in, whatever you want to call it, I probably would do some streaming of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. The only thing is, me and Dokkan Battle, we're in a little bit of a... a lover's quarrel right now. Dokkan Battle did me so dirty. Dirtier than dirty, I guess is an easy way to say it. If you guys have watched any of my Dokkan Battles videos, you would know I have attempted to get LR Broly hard, and hasn't worked out quite so well. Not only that, but I have since done more videos trying to get LR Broly, and spoiler alert, I did not. So the shaft is real, the depression is real. Dokkan Battle is just a cruel, cruel game. Okay, so Arthur here. Arthur, eventually, by the time we get to the end of Scenario 3, we're still in Scenario 2 of the 3 scenarios, and then there's a premium disc as well. Now, Arthur here, he starts out really bad. And, you know, once you get him to up to, like, level 30 here in Scenario 2, I guess I would give him, like, a C+, B- grade. Like, he's passable, I think is a fair way to kind of ascertain what he is. Towards the end of Scenario 3, however, he does become quite good. Of course, I love the Knight job class in the Shining Force games because they have their high movement speeds, they usually have high health, high attack, as well as the ability to attack from multiple spaces. Arthur, in particular, is a Knight who can use magic, which can be quite helpful. Now, Arthur's here. The main force, I'm actually already done with all of their levels. They're all at least level 25, so they're ready for the upcoming battles. Now, all I'm doing is I'm grinding up a lot of the secondary characters like Garrosh here, Waltz, Robbie, Penko. I just realized I've given them a lot of new mithril equipment that I did not have in the last video I did on Shining Force 3, so I'll probably head back to the headquarters in a second here so we can kind of go over just what's going on with a lot of the force, because I did kind of, like, I was recording Shining Force 3 very, very heavy from June to about probably November of 2016, but then I just got sidetracked by a lot of other things, and so I just kind of want to get the I don't know, up to speed back on everything that's going on here. Alright, so of course, the Heroes test, pretty easy. There's, you know, what is it? Is there 8 floors or 10 floors? Ooh, boy. I can't actually really remember right now. I think there's 8 floors, each getting progressively tougher, whatever you want to say. Nothing in here is really going to challenge us until the bottom floor. But still want to power up the backup force. Alright, so let's get Median out here. I just want to draw in these cocksuckers right here, these Skavens. Now, again, we are currently on a no-death run, so I have to be very, very careful with Penko here, who is the main focus of today's stream, leveling her up. I should also point out that she does have the Silver Beak, which is a mithril weapon, which is a lot stronger and will be very useful for her, but she's not able to equip that until she gets promoted, which she is not promoted, obviously, as of right now. So we're going to have Hazuki and Hera buff her up. Now, I'm going to play it pretty slow, and I'm going to stay pretty tight in rotation. So I should be able to keep Penko from actually taking damage. So let's just go ahead and give Penko these buffs right now. Hazuki! Hazuki still is super fine. I've seen a lot of different comments about, you know, favorite waifus in Shining Force 3. A lot of people are really big on Hazuki, and I cannot blame them. Yeah, I guess we'll put Uryuta right there. That's fine for now. David is not really relevant to what we got going on. Okay, so Hera. Hera can go ahead and toss out support on Penko. Now, I think with support, Penko should be able to survive even if she got hit. But I'm still not really going to risk it if possible. I just don't want to lose a no-death run this unceremoniously. That would really suck dick. So, yeah, Arthur, he's here. I do actually have to get him kills because he needs to get his weapon level up for halberds. I need to get him up to weapon level 3. And he also does need to get to weapon level 3 on spears as well. Let me go ahead and let's just take out this Skaven right here. Now, leveling up weapons in Shining Force 3, it doesn't really matter. I guess I'm not exactly sure if you get more weapon experience if you kill like a high level monster or not, but I do know that you do get weapon experience even if you're killing like these level 1 bitch-ass monsters. So right now, Arthur killing these guys will be sufficient in getting him level ups. What is the Skaven's attack, by the way? Oh, they're only they're pussies. Wait, if they're at 14 attack, yeah, okay, so Penko is completely fine against these guys. Okay. With support, that really will help her out. Let's get Robbie. Yeah, Robbie's probably a lot weaker than Walt. Well, no. Wait, 5135. Well, he was standing next to Penko. Did he get support? I don't know. Both Robbie and Waltz are quite subpar. They're just overall not very good units. That's why they're on the backup force. A lot of the archer classes in Shining Force 3, I would say, are not great. The main, like, you know, well, I was going to say human, but a lot of them are, like, elves, so I guess it's not technically human. Ningen, as Zamasu would say. The main line, like, human kind of archers, they're pretty solid. Characters like, well, Garrosh, he's okay, but, like, someone like Bernard or Hayward from Scenario 1, Hayward is quite good. Okay, so Penko, not in range, that sucks dick. Penko's got the power ring. I guess I could try and toss something on Penko to give her kind of a ranged attack. See, that in Scenario 1, because there's one of these fucking penguins in every scenario. In Scenario 1, there was, oh fuck, what's his name? Pen? Pen is in Scenario 1, and you actually have access to the Elbasum Orb. So you're able to have like a free long-range attack, and that's how I was leveling Pen up for the majority of Scenario 1. But it wasn't... It's not something that we can do here because we don't have the Elbasum Orb. We'll put Hazuki right there. Okay. So now, at this point, we're basically just chilling. Let me put... Actually, you know what? We're going to leave Median right here. At this point, you know, I've given Median so many, like, status-increasing buffs and shit that Median is basically just going to stand here and tank shit. So, we'll just let him do that. At this point, I would actually say Median probably could, like, 1v1... Could Median 1v1 the boss of Scenario 2? I think he could. Well, it is kind of a... There's two bosses there, but yeah. Regardless, Median is redonkulous, ridiculous. That's what I like to do in these games, because the only way you can actually die in Shining Force games is if your main character is killed. Then it's just always very obvious to me that you do everything possible to buff your main character and make them a walking god. Like, all the status buffing items I pump into Median, all of that. So, basically, he just becomes this untouchable beast to where they're not really able to do jack shit to him. I'm gonna put Arthur right here. Not gonna attack, though. And then we're gonna put Waltz right here, but we're not gonna attack. And then Garrosh can go right there. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so now... I've created like a little space where Penko can go without really being hit. Although with support, it does seem like she'll be more than capable of surviving a blow. And of course, Median is going to be absolutely fine with these guys. This is not really going to do anything too much to him. One damage, very good. Man, I do have to say, I'm a big fan of the music in Shining Force 3 in general. I'd say is very good across the board. But I do like this Heroes Test theme. Hey, Creative Gaming! What's up, my man? This is not a test stream. This is actually like an official stream here. Every time I've done a test stream, man, you've always managed to show up. What's up, though? How you doing? How you doing today? Okay, so we'll have Penko go ahead. Does Penko still have her attack buff on? Yeah, she's got them both active. So we'll go ahead and attack. Okay. Nice, one hitter quitter. That's pretty helpful. And Penko goes up to a level 3. No attack. That really sucks. Just finish your first run of FF15. That's what's up, man. I, of course, obviously, I guess as you'd know, I'm not done with FF15. To be honest, this stream right here, this would have been FF15, but I saw so many comments of people saying that they basically wanted me to do Shining Force 3, like, ASAP. Like, Shining Force 3, Shining Force 3. And I was like, well, you know what? If that's what everyone's asking for, then I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to, you know, so I figured Shining Force 3 is what I'll focus on. If, like, people really want me to get Final Fantasy 15 stuff out, like, super quickly, I would. But right now, I'm going to focus on Shining Force 3. Let's go ahead and put Hazuki right there and make sure Penko can't get hit. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with Dokkan Battle. Yeah, because Creative Gaming, I'm assuming that you just showed up. I did a couple more attempts at LR Broly and did not go well at all, I guess is what we could say. So we'll see. I was maybe thinking about dropping Dokkan Battle for a little bit because the Heartbreak is very strong, but I don't know. Dokkan Battle is just such an easy game to pick up and play, and I feel like it is kind of a fun game to stream and stuff. So you will unlock the Armiger mode with the next... Wait. Okay, see, I have... I don't know exactly how many parts I have still that I haven't uploaded, but... Damn, what is the last FF15 part I uploaded, Creative Gaming? Was it the Waterfall Cave? Did I upload that? I'm actually not even sure, damn. But regardless... I did a bunch of the dungeons. I did the Rock of Ravitau, the Waterfall Cave. I was going to do the Crestome channels, but I eventually decided to go do some more story before that. But I did unlock the Armiger. I think I got that from the when I did the Waterfall Cave one. I'm not exactly sure. Because it's actually been a little while since I've recorded the Waterfall Cave. But I just haven't uploaded the footage yet. I guess that's another reason why I'm streaming Shining Force 3 and not something like Final Fantasy 15 is all of the footage I had for Shining Force 3 I have uploaded. I don't. That's just something I've always done is I'll record a bunch. Like I'll sit down and record like a big group of footage, and then I'll kind of like stagger the uploads. Like let's say it's a Tuesday and I'll record 5 videos. I don't then, after I finish recording, edit them all up and upload them that night. Usually I'll kind of stagger it to where, I'll upload a video on Thursday, I'll upload 2 on Friday, then maybe I'll upload 2 on Sunday. Haven't uploaded the Waterfall Cave yet. Okay, so yeah, that's next. I believe it's 2 videos in the Waterfall Cave, and then there's, after that is 2 videos in the Rock of Ravitau. Creative Gaming, I'm not sure... running the mines, okay. Did you do, like, the fishing timed quests and all that stuff, Creative Gaming? Because I also did do a video pretty recently of the fishing contest. Let's see, the Afrojack sword, the DJ sword, cost, what, 1,000 points? And I think I ended up with 930 from the fishing contest. I was super salty about that. That was the same day I got shafted on LR Broly. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. First, no LR Broly and 1,300 stones. Now, I'm 70 points short of the Afrojack sword? Motherfucker, I was salty about that. And then, after the fishing contest, there was the Coero mission. The hunt mission. Yeah, that was the next one. I wasn't able to do that because you fight the Coeros, then you fight cactars, I think, on top of like these slopes in the Dusky region. Then you fight like 100 saber tusks or something over near Hammerhead. And then after that, you fight a level 140 Dread Behemoth, I think. And needless to say, I haven't even completed the story. And the Dread Behemoth, that just wasn't happening. Wasn't really able to fuck around with him. So I wasn't able to try and get the Afrojack sword from that. JP Dokkan is getting another LR. You talking about LR Hercule? It's gonna be LR Hercule and Fat Boo. I keep up with Dokkan quite a bit, actually. That's why, like, I'm invested in a lot of the YouTubers and the subreddit and stuff now. So that's another reason why I'm not just gonna drop the game, even though I got absolutely fucking blown away. To be honest, Creative Gaming, I'll tell you right now, I am over 2,000 stones now in the LR Broly banner without getting LR Broly. I got shafted, like, I've never heard of someone getting shafted that bad. What the fuck for Dokkan? Yeah, because it's the friend point summon Hercule, too. I actually do have him at SA10. I'm glad I didn't bother him. But yeah, yep, I'm well aware of that. I was gonna say, I was actually gonna go through Rhyme Style's videos, because I had heard that Rhyme Style had like a huge like despair arc trying to get Gogeta when he came out on Global Dokkan, and I was actually gonna see how many stones Rhyme Style spent before he got him, because again, I'm sitting on 2,000 right now without getting LR Broly. So like, I mean, I have to be setting records right now. Alright, so we got these cocksuckers coming up on us. I'm gonna have our backup force members take them out. Yeah, so we'll have like Arthur get a kill and whatnot. So Arthur can go ahead and take you out. That's fine. Yeah, man. Oh, seriously. I got, what, double Vegito Blue, Rose, Omega, Wuhan, SS3 Vegeta, Zamasu, all of that shit in like under 600 stones. Honestly, I am a huge proponent of, like, basically saving all of your stones for the 3+1 banners. I feel like that is, like, the most effective strategy you could do in a gacha game like that. It's just, I'm a sick, crazy fuck, okay? I actually like the Dokkan World Tournament. That's a crazy confession, I know. I'm, like, the only person who actually enjoys that grind. But I wanted Broly so fucking bad because of how he handles the tournament. That's why I wanted him so bad. I never, ever, ever would have chased LR Gohan or LR Majin Vegeta. Never would have did it. But LR Broly is featured. His rates, it's like 0.536. Vegito Blue and Rose were like 0.677. They were right there. It's so close. Have you gotten to the ring of Lucian? No. I know what the ring is. I'm actually aware. Like, I know that's the thing from, what's it called? Oh, fuck, what's the movie called? Kingsglaive. It's the ring from Kingsglaive, and that you do get it near the end of the game. And it actually was buffed in a recent update, right? I don't know what happens with, like, the story at the end of Final Fantasy 15, but I've heard a couple of bad things about it, but I'm not too privy to a lot of the details of why it's bad. The only thing I know is that it gets, like, mega linear, but I don't really know, like, what that means. I think, actually, in the Rock of Ravitao video, I actually was talking about that for, like, 5 minutes, because it's like, you know, everyone hates on, like, oh, damn you, Median. I was saving that for Penko, you bastard. You can kill the final boss with it? Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, like I was gonna say, everyone hates on, like, Final Fantasy 13 for being, oh, so linear. But I don't ever remember anyone hating on Final Fantasy 10 for being ultra linear. Final Fantasy 10 is the same 10% chance? Okay. Yeah, that's bananas. Hey, Eagles, how you doing, my man? What's up? I'm okay. Very, very slow when the game was first released. Okay, so you're saying it's like a buff. Okay, I see. Yeah, I guess we'll just move forward. Now, if I take a couple more steps past where Hazuki is, that's going to spawn a lot more Skavens. I still want to be very, very careful leveling up Penko since she's very, very weak. We'll go right there. Also, I don't need this many people up this. Well, No, we're chilling. We're chilling. I'm going to let these guys come to me. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. Maybe I should have streamed Dokkan instead. I don't know. Just a chill stream. Talking with whoever comes in, wants to talk, whatever. Ask me any questions, I'll answer. Took almost a minute to kill each enemy. You're talking about the ring of the... Is it Lucy or Lucy? Lucial? Something like that? It's more rush than 10 or 13, huh? Okay. Reaction to Leviathan. I remember I saw a little of the Leviathan fight in, like, promotional material. Didn't they show some of the Leviathan fight when they first announced that it was Final Fantasy 15, I think? Ring of the Lucy. Okay, okay, cool, cool. Yeah, Final Fantasy 15, I don't know. Final Fantasy 15, for me, I have this problem where, like, I am, like, obsessive and, like, 100%ing games. I'm sure people have noticed by the content I've done. But, like, open world games just fuck with me so bad because I just feel the need to do every single side quest before continuing the main story, and I just end up getting burned out. That's the problem with Final Fantasy 15 for me, is that it's a fucking open world game. And, like, I'll sit down to record Final Fantasy 15, right? And let's say I sit down and I record an hour-and-a-half block of footage. I'm cutting so much of that out that it really comes down to like a 20-minute video or a 25-minute video, because just traveling around takes so damn long. Even fast traveling, it still takes long as hell to do anything or get anywhere in that game. It's absolutely nuts. Yeah, the hunts. I was thinking about that because I'm going to want to try and do all the hunts in FF15. Hey, Penko, she just gets a crit because she hasn't gotten a weapon level yet. I'm actually probably gonna do a stream doing all of the hunts. That'll be like how I'll stream Final Fantasy 15. Level 99. Okay. The max, they raised the level cap from 99 to 120, right? Okay, let's see here. Oh, it's 130. Okay. Yeah, currently right now I have like, I want to say I have almost 300,000 experience saved up. My plan, the last video I did, I remember, the last video I recorded for Final Fantasy 15, I actually fought, Titan. And at the end of that, I said, I think I want to go through most of the story up until I was told that there's kind of like a soft point of no return. Not really a point of no return, but let me put Synthesis here, and I'm actually going to take this guy out. You get on a boat and go to Altissia. That's all I know about it, but that's in like chapter 9 or something. And then once you do that, that's kind of taking you on the path to the end of the game. So what I'm gonna do is like do the story up to that, like right before I'm gonna get on the boat, and then take out any remaining side quests, because I've already done most of the side quests in FF15. I would have to think so. And I'll probably do like a stream or two where we'll go around doing all the hunts. Yeah, the mother and child rice bowl. Yeah, that's right. That's one of those weird recipes where you just walk into a spot and Ignis is like peeping on this mother and child. Like he's like, you know, peeping behind their shoulder like, oh, Soka, a new recipe, I got it. Like there has to be funny like fan mangas online, like internet comics of like Ignis and his fucking recipe shit. Travel to the past thing. Okay, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, that's an interesting way of doing that. Okay. Median. Let me see here. I do want to clear out some of the numbers here. So we're going to have Median take this guy out. Ooh, Centurion. You're very dead. Hey, Yin Yang 30, I appreciate you. Thank you. Good morning to you, too. Thank you, thank you. Good luck on grinding. Yeah, I do need to be careful, because I've got a no-death run in the entirety of Shining Force 3 right now. And Penko is very, very weak, so if I fuck up and make a mistake, this could be the spot where the no-death run runs out. Okay, I see, I see. Yeah, Final Fantasy 15 is good, I guess. Very, very tentatively, I could say that. I don't have really that many complaints so far, but I haven't gotten to the spot where people... Basically, where I've heard the majority of where the complaints are. I'm gonna put Uryudo right here. No, I'm gonna put him right there. Just want to keep Penko protected. I'm actually going to pop a support as well. There we go. Hey, Brian Mitchum. How you doing, my man? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm actually going to try and start streaming. A lot more. Right now, I've got kind of a goal of I want to stream once a week. Not necessarily... Oh, tech demo with a fight with a Marlboro. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I want to try and stream once a week, I think. Not necessarily any particular game, but just whatever it is that I'm playing, I'll probably do a stream. I think stream... You're doing awesome. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. I want to start streaming more because I want to interact with everyone, because sometimes, I don't know what it is with me, but like, I have this problem. I do it when I'm with my friends too, where like, they'll text me, and I'm the kind of person where I kind of like answer the text in my head, but don't actually write it down, and I do that with YouTube comments too, until eventually I'll go through and answer all the ones that need to be answered. So that's why I like streaming, because, you know, I'm just sitting here, grinding, looking at the chat, and I can interact, answer any questions you guys got, to talk with you. We're gonna take you out, actually. Grinding in Battle Royale right now. Oh, shit! Okay, Shining Force 2 Battle Royale you're talking about. Yes, okay, you're talking about the 11-character comment. Okay, so I remember vividly what happened. Even though that was 2 years ago now, I vividly remember what you're talking about. What's that asshole's name? He's from Shining Force CD. I know, it's... You're fighting that battle. It's in the place where you fight the Dark Smokes in Shining Force 2. Is his name Balzo or Bazoo? Bazoo, right? It's Bazoo. I had just gotten done with a grinding session, and I had prepared my force, and then I got done with the grinding. I picked out what 11 force members I was going to use. I think I went to sleep. I woke up the next day and recorded it. And I realized when I was editing that footage later that, yes, I had only 11 characters in the battle. I didn't even have the full 12 that you're supposed to have. Oh, I'm your favorite YouTuber. Hey, man, I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Because my interaction... I feel... You know what? It's funny that you say I'm good at interacting, because I do feel like I'm bad at interacting. Okay, that's good. I'm glad that I'm not doing stuff wrong, man. Be careful in Scenario 3. Yes. Yeah, you're right. There are several spots that are going to be super tough to keep the no-death run in Scenario 3. Absolutely. Well, actually, the final battle here in the Hero's Test against the Necromancer is going to be rather tough to keep the no-death run, because he's another one of these assholes who likes to spam Soul Steal on me, which is not fun at all. Okay. Whoops. Okay, let me see here. So we've got 2 Skavens left, alright. Tonberries and Master Tonberries in Final Fantasy 15, huh? I think I've fought 1 Tonberry in Final Fantasy 15. It was like I was driving the car and a demon showed up and it was a Tonberry. That was a little while ago. I'm pretty sure I just fucking curb stomped his ass. But again, that was a little while ago. This doesn't really matter. We'll just attack this fucker right here. Okay, this is going pretty good. Yeah, oh wow, that was... I was holding the square and it went through that battle animation super quick, super quick. Yeah, I was gonna do a little talking. So again, I'm probably gonna try and stream like once a week now, play Fire Emblem. You know, I never have actually played a Fire Emblem game, but yes, I definitely am going to be doing Fire Emblem at some point. Synthesis. We're gonna have Synthesis. You know what? I'm calling her Synthesis. Someone actually commented on the last video and they said, why do you call her Synthesis? But you also did say you were referring to Synthesis in the same video. And I did that thing I just said, where I answered in my head, that's because I'm an idiot who can't pronounce things correctly. So, Synthesis is their name, huh? Okay, so I want to try and get that right. Synthesis. I'm going to put Synthesis right here. And then we'll put Hera right there. Okay, cool. Yeah, never played Fire Emblem, but because a lot of people have told me I'd really like it, because I'm, you know, basically very upfront in saying that Final Fantasy Tactics, if it's not my favorite game of all time, it's definitely like top 5. So, Final Fantasy Tactics is very similar to Fire Emblem, which is what I've heard. And also I've heard that it's difficult in the sense that if a character dies, you can never resurrect them, right? Which I do like. I like my difficult games. Hazuki. Yeah, Hazuki doesn't matter. Median can stay right there. Yeah, he can't get to Penko, so we're good. Okay, so the only Shining Force games you haven't played are Shining Force 3 and Resurrection of the Dark Dragon, huh? Resurrection of the Dark Dragon was very good. The GBA kind of remake of Final Fantasy, of Shining Force 1. And then, yeah, Shining Force 3, definitely the best game in the series. No doubts there. Shining Force 3 is up there in that pantheon of games for me with Final Fantasy Tactics and stuff. Oh, Final Fantasy Tactics 1.3. Yeah, that was actually... That's how I started doing, like, LPs and stuff on YouTube, is actually... I came across FFT 1.3, which is a super, super crazy hard mode for Final Fantasy Tactics. And I was kind of watching people's videos on it, and there was a big update to it where the deep dungeon was like revamped and a lot of the skills were different, and no one had done videos on it. And I was like, well, fuck, I mean, I can't watch videos of this, so I might as well play it myself, and there's no videos of it, so I might as well record it myself too. So that's how I keep saying Shining Force and Final Fantasy, getting them mixed up. That's how Final Fantasy Tactics 1.3 became like my first LP project, whatever you want to call it. Arthur, yeah, whatever, you don't really matter. It also was very, very difficult. Hit that like button. Yeah, you know, Brian, you make a good point. I'm not really good at, like, I don't know, promoting myself. Like, hey, you know, make sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out. You know, make sure to kamehameha that like button also. Never been good at that stuff. Like, I'm not like a salesman. You know, what do they say about Dysarg in Final Fantasy Tactics? He has a silk tongue. That's not me, so I'm never good at that stuff. Also, I should mention to anyone new, I am using Restream right now, so I'm streaming simultaneously on both Twitch and YouTube. I've noticed a couple different people have been doing that recently, and I was like, oh shit, that's a great fucking idea, so that's what I'm doing too. Oh, nice. Penko's up to level 5. Beautiful. No attack again, you bitch! Penko is already the worst character in Scenario 2. Now she's gonna be even fucking worse. DM you, Penko. Let's see. We'll move forward. Damn it, I was talking about something. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics 1.3. So, funny enough, the creator of that mod, Arcale, from everything I've seen, he's a really cool guy. I've never really interacted with him very much myself, though. But he definitely watched my playthrough because I beat all of the Deep Dungeon, which was mega hard. Those fights were crazy. I beat the Deep Dungeon, I beat the final battles, and a lot of the strategies that I used to beat some of those tougher fights, it is clear to me that Arcale watched my videos and maybe decided that he didn't kind of like... I guess I kind of did cheese with Return 2, and he basically took that out of the game, and then I redid those fights without Return 2, and it was so fucking hard. Creative Gaming, are you talking about the suit? It's like a suit you can get as a drop from like a mech that can show up, right, randomly? Like a M2 suit or something like that. I've heard about that. I've heard about people really struggling to farm that up. Yeah, I have heard about that. Journey of the Five, yes. Yeah, the V2 Magitech suit. Yep, that's, yeah, okay. Yeah, I've heard that that's a bitch of a grind. Journey of the Five, yes, Journey of the Five. I cannot wait until that's done. You know what? I actually just was over on the forums, the FF Hactics forums. I was looking to see if there was any progress on updates for Chapter 2, and I actually saw one of the main designers for the project, Raven of Razgriz. I believe he designed a lot of the battles. For a while, he was kind of MIA, and I had made a comment in there a while back that I wouldn't mind if they raised the difficulty, but I said, like, personally, I enjoyed the difficulty of Journey of the Five, and I would like if they not only maintained that difficulty, but possibly made it harder. And then I also prefaced my comment by stating, you know, I am kind of an exception to the rule because I like it harder, whereas I can understand why a lot of people won't like it harder, so don't really listen to me. But Raven of Razgriz, the battle designer, came in like a couple months later, and he like did my comment. He just had my what do you like almost like a retweet or a quote, you know, on a forum, a quote, I guess. He did a quote for it, and all he did was he put a picture of Shenron. So, like, my wish is granted, so I was like, oh, yeah, nice, he's gonna make some of the battles harder. I like seeing that. I love seeing that. Am I going to do RE4? Yes. Okay, I guess I should mention this. I don't really like, again, I decided to make a Patreon a while back. You know, just kind of thing. If, you know, if someone wanted to put a little something in there, I really appreciate it. But I never really talk about it because, again, I'm not like I'm not good at promoting myself. And I don't really want to be up in people's face like that. But, one of the people who, I guess, donated to Patreon, I guess that's a proper terminology, he wants me to do a Resident Evil game. So I was actually going to do Code Veronica next. But again, I've seen so many people talking about me doing RE4 too, that, yeah, I do want to get to RE4. Let me just say that. But I probably will record Resident Evil Code Veronica very soon, because I could sit down and beat that game in probably like 2 nights. I could just blitz through that. I love that game so much. It's probably my favorite Resident Evil game, honestly. Journey of the Five, by the way. Okay, you know what? This is actually going to be kind of tough down here. Tell you what, we're actually going to egress out of here, because I'm very nervous. This spot, this bottom floor, the enemies are going to be infinitely, like, respawning, and I'm kind of nervous about Penko. So we're actually going to egress out of here. I might talk about some of the mithril equipment items we've got and stuff. But yeah, Journey of the Five, as soon as they would release the next chapter, I guess what they're doing is they're kind of updating it. So, like, the save file, the playthrough I originally did, won't be compatible with the new game. They're, like, really, really upgrading a lot of stuff. And they're going to update Chapter 1. Some of you guys may not be aware of this, but I remember the very last battle of Journey of the Five was against Ganondorf. And I remember I said in my playthrough, like, you know, I loved it, loved the ending. Definitely kind of a difficult fight, but it would have been cool had Ganondorf transformed into Ganon, and then we could have fought him. And one of the people behind the project, I guess, I don't know, I think some of the creators of the mod really enjoyed my playthrough, walkthrough, LP, whatever you want to call it, and they told me that they are going to implement Ganon is going to be the final boss of Chapter 1 when it's re-released. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. When Journey of the 5 drops, like that day, I'm going to drop everything, anything. I don't care what plans I've got. It's all getting tossed aside to do Journey of the 5. I cannot wait for that. Okay, so I did want to go over some stuff before we go back in. Alright, so, in the last batch of videos with Shining Force 3 that I uploaded, I did mention how much of a pain in the ass it was for some reason. I have no idea why. But getting this damn Apollo pin made took me so fucking long. I don't know what it is with me and RNG, but it's such a pain in the fucking bastard ass, I swear. I did like 100 attempts without an Apollo pin. I finally got one made, and then I got another Apollo pin like 2 tries later. RNG is such a bastard, because I got an Apollo pin on Median, I got one on Campbell, and I think I have one more on Rock. Yeah, Rock also has an Apollo pin. Yeah, creative gaming. I actually don't want to spoil anything, but like I have done, I want to word this carefully, because I don't want to sound like I'm bragging or act like I'm some big shot or anything like that. But I have talked a little bit with some of the creators behind the mod, and they've told me a couple of things, like some characters that'll be in it and stuff. So I don't want to talk about that, but I'll just say that, like, you know, I have seen like kind of a breadcrumb trail of some stuff that'll be happening later on towards the end of the game. The light arrow to do more in the final fight as well. That is something I don't know. I am not sure of that. That would be a great idea, to make it to where the light arrow does some kind of insane debuff on Ganon. Absolutely, that would be fantastic. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So yeah, here's Median. I don't think he's really too different. Same with Campbell. Synthesis has got the pins. Of course, these pins and stuff. Brian, hey man, Brian, I appreciate you. I gotta wait. Don't people like for like Twitch chats and stuff? They can make like bots. Like I need to make like the Brian bot, so it'll say that. Thanks for watching. Follow on Twitter. Hit that like button. Kamehameha that subscribe button. I love you, man. That's good. That's good. Yeah, the reason I've got a lot of the Apollo pins and the Artemis, what is it, Artemis earrings? What's it called? The Artemis pin, okay. The reason I'm using these is because luck in certain parts of the game, especially the premium disc, is one of the most important stats. So, I do really think it's more important that I have a lot of the like luck-raising accessories on a lot of the characters. So that's why I tried to get as many of those as possible. Fusion dance with the like button. Yeah, that's a good one. Waltz. I got Waltz a Sonic Quirrell. Now, I did talk about this a little bit before, but a lot of the thing I want to do is I want to try and get every item in Shining Force 3. Kind of just this weird goal I have for this playthrough, because you have, like, this bank, right? Like, you talk to Grand Tack or Benetram, whatever advisor, Palsys at the end of Scenario 1, and there's all these items in here, right? These don't actually carry over to future scenarios with you. Only the items in your character's inventories do. So I have, like, screenshots of everything I had in Scenario 1 on those characters going into the final battle, and I'm trying to, like, micromanage what items I have and everything going into the last fight, so I can make sure to have, you know, all weapons, all accessories, and all that shit once I actually do hit Scenario 3. Earrings or the dance, I wonder which is better. Well, it has been stated officially that the Patara fusion is stronger than the Metamarian fusion dance. So I, of course, go with the earrings. I mean, old Kai pretty explicitly stated that the Potara earrings are stronger, but especially with what's recently happened in Dragon Ball Super with the retcon, where we saw Vegito defuse in like 5 minutes in the anime, and we also saw Vegito defuse in under 5 minutes in the manga as well. So, who knows what's going on? It's clear they're moving, even though fusion is like one of the best ideas Dragon Ball had, they're completely moving away from it, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Yeah, yep, no, I got what you said. That's what happens when Vegito and Gogeta fight, right? Okay, so yeah. We got the Sonic Whirl for Waltz. Now, a lot of the mithril items that I have equipped to a lot of these characters, it's not like the best weapon they could have, but more so like one of the things I can have and move along into Scenario 3 with, because I want to try and get like one of every item into there. So by having them all have different mithril weapons, I can get that all of it into Scenario 3. I'm doing a really bad job of explaining it, but like it'll make sense once I'm in Scenario 3. We got the Dragon Arrow for Bernard. I only just recently made that, I think. We got Zero, Hazuki, David, Hedva. I know in the Waifu Wars for Shining Force 3, a lot of people were, you know, on the side of Hedva. Can't argue there. Hera. Yeah, okay, so Robbie here. Robbie, not really too good. But I do have him with a Crash on Anchor now, and he's also got a Storm Shot. Robbie's another character. I gotta do a lot of working on his weapon levels. Okay, what Frieza will say to Frost in the tournament, yes, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how they will interact. A lot of people are thinking that Frost might have a golden form. I was thinking about doing a video on that. I'm not sure. I guess I could probably see Frost having a golden form, though. But there was that weird line where Frieza kind of referenced making the form gold himself. So, like, let's say Frost does have, like, gold Frost form. What if he decides to make it red or something? So he's Red Frost? Because, so, you know, that's kind of weird. Also, I believe it was stated that a fusion can't do another fusion. I would have to source that, though. Yeah, I agree. They should never stop fusions. Yeah, it's just as awesome. It's a really cool idea. It's really neat. Okay, so we also have Garrosh here with the Moonlight Arrow, Penko, of course, and then Pappets. Pappets is a character I'm going to have to get into. I don't know. Pappets has this weird mechanic where when he kills an enemy, he can kind of recruit it. That's specifically for the final battle of Scenario 2. There's a weird gimmick with it, just like there's kind of a weird gimmick in the end of Scenario 1, right? So I haven't used Pappets at all to this point because I was still kind of doing research on what will be the best enemy to go into that last scenario. You can fight Queen Worms in the Hero's Test, and that's what I was thinking about doing. Okay, the Boo and Frieza thing. I don't like it at all. The fact that they're just repeating themselves. If you guys remember, the excuse they used as to why Boo wasn't there for Resurrection F was that he was sleeping and he wouldn't wake up. I believe it was Gohan specifically says that. Then the Universe 6 vs. 7 tournament, Boo fell asleep and wouldn't wake up and didn't participate in the tournament. And now here we are where they're doing it a third fucking time. It's played out. It's dumb. If they wanted an excuse to get Frieza on the team, they could have wrote a different way for it to happen. That's what I've seen. A lot of people are not very happy that at the route they're getting Frieza onto the team. It's dumb. Frieza should not, in my opinion, be on the team, but he definitely shouldn't replace Boo. Now, I also have to say that I don't like the idea of Frieza being on the team, because in my opinion, he's done too much. I know they want to get the, you know, the shonen trope of, oh, you were the bad guy, but now you're, you know, now you're on the good guys team. But it's like, Frieza, for real? No, bro. No. Boo wakes up and absorbs Frieza. You know, okay, so I did a video on this, but people have been playing too much. I saw, there's this guy I follow on Twitter, Yonkao Productions. He gets a lot of scans out early that have a lot of the spoilers and stuff with Dragon Ball Super. And he was talking about it too, of Toei, they have an official website for Dragon Ball Super, and people, I don't know what exactly they've done, like data mine the site or however they've done it, but they've gotten a bunch of info early just by looking at Toei Animation's official site for Dragon Ball Super. That's how we found out a little bit in advance that there was going to be 2 female Saiyans in Universe 6, and they also like hacked a picture of Final Form Frieza with a halo. And now there's also talk in the recent V-Jump magazine, one of, or not, it might have been it might not have been V-Jump. It could have been one. There's like a 500 different Jump magazines in Japan, but one of the magazines is marketing a Golden Frieza with Halo toy. So at the very least, I would say it's like 95% confirmed right now that Golden Frieza will be getting into the tournament and will be going Golden Frieza form in the tournament itself. So at this point, I would say there's no way around it. It's going to happen. Golden Frieza Sama himself will be there in the Tournament of Power. Not the biggest fan of it because, I mean, you gotta remember that Frieza is like the Hitler of the Dragon Ball universe. Like, seriously, like that's not like an exaggeration. Like, Frieza commits genocide. And, like, they're bringing Frieza back, and, like, Frieza's gonna be on, like, the Saiyans. It's just weird. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't think Frieza should be back at all. But at the same time, I did make this point in one of my recent videos, and I saw some other people saying this as well, and that's that when Goku Black was first announced, a lot of people are like, are you fucking kidding me? Black Goku? This is going to be the stupidest, dumbest thing ever. And it turned into easily, in my opinion, the best villain Dragon Ball has ever had. Like, hands down for me. So, you know, Dragon Ball Super has been very hard to guess. When we think it's going to be good, it's bad. And when we think it's going to be bad, it's good. That's the way Dragon Ball Super has been to this point. So, I am not a fan of Frieza, but I am open-minded. So yeah, that's a good way for me to say it. I don't like this idea, but I'm keeping an open mind. I'm not completely shitting on it until I see it in action. Because of how good they did with Goku Black, I think they could also make this Frieza returning thing really good. Okay, Frieza. What's the incentive they're going to get him to come back? I don't think he's going to become a future god of destruction. That seems far-fetched to me because Frieza is dead, and Frieza is not being wished back or anything like that. Frieza is going to be given the one-day pass to get out of hell from fortune teller Baba. Remember, Baba gave the 24 hours to Grandpa Gohan in Dragon Ball to where he could reunite with Goku for a little bit, and then Baba gave Goku the 24 hours to where he was able to come to, back to Earth for the Buu saga. That's what they're gonna do with Frieza. They're gonna give him the 24 hours back on in the living mortal realm, and then after that, I think he's gonna go straight back to hell, and that's all that's gonna happen with Frieza. But I will say, if you guys remember, Frieza's like locked in that cocoon. I think what Frieza will gain from fighting in the tournament is they'll let him out of that cocoon. I think he'll still be in hell, he just won't be trapped in that cocoon for all time, basically like he was before. Yes, female Super Saiyan, absolutely, that had to happen. A lot of people are still mad that Pan didn't go Super Saiyan, so definitely like the idea of a female Saiyan. Not sure how much I like the idea of her being female Broly, but again, we'll see how it plays out first. Boo absorb everyone? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. The Boo absorption thing, there's an opportunity for it to get, like, super weird, too. So, I'm not sure if they're going to go back to that. Play Pokemon? Yeah, I could play Pokemon. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Let me tell you this. There was a game I was looking at to play a Pokemon game. I was actually thinking about recording the Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy Color. Is it Game Boy? Yeah, it's Game Boy Color. That game was so fucking good when I was in, like, elementary school. And I was like, yo, this would be sick to record, but I didn't do it. If I recorded a Pokemon game, that's probably what I would record. David doesn't need to move forward. Uryudo. Yeah, we can bring him forward. Hera. I did not use support yet, so let me go ahead and do that. Another, like, card game I wanted to record, because I know a lot of people actually liked it when I recorded Yu-Gi-Oh! And, like, I do like kind of card games like that, and there's a Dragon Ball Z card game. Like, it was a card game. I actually played, like, the physical card game in, like, you know, cafeterias at school and stuff. And they made a Game Boy Advance game of that I was thinking about recording. Am I a fan of Boruto so far? Okay, to be honest, I haven't seen an episode of Boruto yet. I've missed, I think, the last 2 episodes of Naruto Shippuden, and I've also got to watch Boruto, but I am going to get on that very soon. Suikoden 2, no, I have not. That's how you say it, right? Suikoden 2 or Suikoden? I haven't. That's a PS1 RPG, though, right? I'm aware of it. PS1 RPGs are definitely things I'm going to be planning on recording like crazy in the future, so that is on my list, actually. Yeah, Pan was cool. I was okay with Pan. I feel like at points they made her a little unnecessarily whiny, but I like Pan as well. I actually wouldn't mind if the show went on to a point where we got, like, to an adult Pan and stuff. Well, Creative Gaming, I know the very first scene in the manga, and I heard it's the same in the Boruto anime as well, shows him facing off with Kawaki is his name, right? And Konoha is destroyed. So, I mean, it's very likely that, yeah, you know, we could see him surpass Naruto and Sasuke and stuff. The fuck boys from trolling the stream. Okay, you know what? I have Suikoden. Suikoden. Okay. Yeah, I have noticed that. I've watched a couple of people stream Dokkan Battle recently, and I have noticed, man, people love to troll streams. Holy shit. I don't know what it is, but they love to do that, man. Oh, I forgot to use attack on Penko. Damn it. Yeah, oh, okay. So there's a YouTuber I really like. His name is Swag Kage. He does really, really detailed Naruto videos explaining jutsus and stuff. His videos are actually so good that I know a lot of copycats have popped up recently. And I didn't watch it or anything, but I did see that he did a video recently called Boruto Does Not Have the Tenseigan. Yin Yang 30. Okay, have a good day, man. Yes, I will be uploading the stream to YouTube when I'm done. So it will be up on YouTube. Any streams I do, I'm always going to upload to YouTube because I just don't think it's fair. Like, you know, people have lives and are busy, and I would never think it's fair to kind of be like, hey, well, you weren't at the stream? Well, fuck you. Too bad for you. Should have been here. I don't like that kind of thinking, or I would never do that. So any stream I do, I would always make sure that I have uploaded to the channel. That's why I made sure that to have the main reason I have the chat like on screen is so that when I upload it to YouTube in the future, people will be able to see what comments I'm interacting with, because like that's the only thing with uploading a stream to when I upload a stream, like, okay, people who upload streams to YouTube but they don't have the comment section in it, sometimes they're kind of making these comments, you know, related to what's said in stream, but you don't really get any context to what's being said. I'm actually a little nervous, but I honestly, no, I shouldn't be nervous because Penko's defense is 18, their attack is 14, so there's no danger. Yes, H.C. Bailey is... He is the truth. H.C. Bailey is very, very good. I will praise him very, very highly. His content is very, very good. One thing I can really appreciate from people who do YouTube videos is when they really take their time and they do research and they make sure to do things correctly. H.C. Bailey displays a very high skill level in all of his videos that I really appreciate. The way he 100%s games and stuff, I will always pay mad respect to H.C. Bailey, and he has a lot of, definitely, mad props to him always. H.C. Bailey is the homie. Definitely, definitely. Okay, so Hazuki, we need to raise the attack of Penko here. You watch H.C. Bailey's playthrough of Final Fantasy IX. I actually didn't watch his Final Fantasy IX playthrough. Yeah, I haven't. I've watched his Final Fantasy VII. I've watched his Final Fantasy VI. I think I watched him do Chrono Cross. I watched him do Parasite Eve as well. Oh yeah, Parasite Eve. I should talk about that. I'm actually gonna start uploading that very soon. I also gotta... I'm talking too much and not actually playing. Here, let me get all these fuckers back, except for the dudes I need. Arthur, you can go ahead and take him out. Yeah, I really like H.C. Bailey, though. For sure, for sure, for sure. But Parasite Eve, that is a game I recorded a lot of, and I didn't upload it yet because the, like, secret dungeon is something that I wanted to stream, because the way it's kind of gonna go is gonna be really annoying to record, to be honest. So I thought streaming it would be a really good idea, because that way I can kind of interact with people while I'm going through kind of a tedious dungeon. And the reason I didn't upload Parasite Eve is because I wanted to get a couple streams under my belt, make sure I was able to do it capably and everything. I can stream Dokkan Battle no problem from my phone. I'm playing Shining Force 3 on an emulator. I could stream this no problem. Now I just want to make sure... I'll probably do like a Final Fantasy 15 stream soon to make sure that I could stream properly with my Elgato. And then after that, I probably will start uploading the Parasite Eve playthrough and then eventually stream the ending of Parasite Eve. Okay, so Penko, let's keep getting her levels up. Creative Gaming, you're talking about Third Birthday, right? Yeah. Yeah, Third Birthday for real has some problems. Parasite Eve 2 is another one of my favorite games of all time. I remember spending hours playing that game when I was younger. Definitely a game I'm looking forward to LPing, recording in the future, for sure. Oh, are you talking about the Gunblade? Because the enemy's name is number 9, right? Number 9 has the Gunblade, and then I'm not sure how you unlock the Gunblade for Aya. Maybe you just have to get the perfect ending. I think if you get the perfect ending, you get the Gunblade. Something like that, right? Let's see. Penko has support, so we'll just move forward. Yeah, I agree. Third birthday is really... I mean, and then when you consider the ending of third birthday as well, must get Broly. Oh no, don't mention LR Broly. I'll just say this. LR Broly, I am currently 2,000 stones deep on LR Broly and have not been able to pull him. It is absolute bullshit. I've been shafted so hard. So hard did I get shafted. Campbell can just stay back here. Median can... Yeah, I want to start luring these Skavens forward. David can stay back here. Yeah, Aya Brea from Parasite Eve. She is like my #1 video game waifu. I'm taking her over... I don't know, I guess Tifa would be really high up there from Final Fantasy VII. Aya is my girl, for sure. Okay, Arthur. We'll just have him move forward a little bit. Waltz. We'll have Waltz move forward. Garrosh, just stay back, whatever. Okay, Penko. Okay, so now, we got a couple levels for Penko. So now Penko should be able to pretty easily survive, even if she is hit. So I can speed up a little bit here. Oh good, she finally fucking got attacked. Thank you, bitch. Buy the medicine wheel and have it equipped against number 9. Oh, really? Okay, interesting. I didn't know about that. Replay mode once, okay. Increase the pull rate on these banners. Yeah, I mean, the fact that you can spend 2,000 stones on a banner, I mean, that's the thing. The global LR Broly banner is not like, it's not ridiculous. You're not pulling for LR Gohan or LR Majin Vegeta. It's normal feature banner rates. The fact that you can go 2,000 stones and not get the character is absolutely insane to me. I cannot believe that shit. But it is what it is. I'll get over it. Eventually, I'll stop crying like a little biznatch about it, which I am. But, oh, boy, is it brutal, man. Brutal that I was not able to get the boy. Get your boy LR Broly. Okay, Hera, you could just wait right there. Final boss felt like Jack and you, Yevon. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, medicine wheel is a buyable item. That's something I wasn't aware of. Cause you find that that's what you find that in the garbage disposal area, right? The boss that you have to crush in like the garbage disposal. And then after you do that, you can head back into like the dump where you were fighting him, and you can actually get the medicine wheel. That's the first playthrough way to get it, right? Hazuki. We will just wait right here. Median, I'm gonna... no. I don't want to push median too far forward, because I don't want all of these other fuckers to spawn and start swarming. Just in case. Uryudo just waits. Arthur waiting. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit until I'm ready to do the final battle in Shining Force 2 here. Well, I said Shining Force 2. I meant Shining Force 3 Scenario 2. It'll be a little bit until I'm ready to do the final battle. Because, of course, I gotta get... Oh, Penko, come on. I gotta get Penko up to level 20 before I promote her, and then I want to get her up to level 20 again. Real pain in the ass. Penko, I would honestly consider Pen in Scenario 1 and Penko in Scenario 2 to be the worst characters of the four. Oh, Median, you're stealing the kills. Come on, man. God, 87 damage, too. That Skaven had no chance. Oh, it's because he's near Hazuki, huh? No, he's not. Okay. Yeah, because Hazuki, she has soulmate with Median, and Median constantly counters when he gets her friendship bonus. Wait, am I correct in this that Hazuki gives? Let me check. I want to be correct in seeing that Hazuki gives counter to median. I believe so. Ah, damn zombie. All right, let's see. Hazuki. Yeah, counter. Yep. Is Penko? No, she's got the attack bonus. What the fuck, Penko? Can't even one-shot these guys, huh? Media can wait right there. That's fine. Brian, I'm gonna have to make you a mod, huh? I actually, all right, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't even know how to make someone a mod. I assume you probably just like click on their name and there's probably a little thing that'll pop up. Eventually, I'm definitely gonna need mods because yeah, I did mention it before, but I have seen people, they love to come troll. The other thing too I hate, I want to hate hard on this. I can't stand, like, I was watching D-Monty, right? D-Monty Gaming. He's a Dokkan player, streamer. He makes really good content. I like D-Monty a lot. So D-Monty, you know, is doing a stream, and you'll always get who I consider, like, people will come in and be like, yo, check my channel out. And you'll always see that on, like, big YouTubers. People will say, check my channel out. And that's not the way to get noticed. And if you always click that person that is in either the stream or the video comments and they say, oh, check my channel out, they've always got, you know, 2 videos uploaded, you know, with, like, they're recording, like, the, like, Call of Duty with their phone on the TV or something like that. It's like, that's definitely not the way to go about promoting your channel, for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and take the Skaven out. One hitter quitter for me, Penko, please, girl. Alright, very good. This is actually working pretty good. Because I wasn't able to figure out, I'm using OBS to stream, and I wasn't really able to figure out how to properly, I guess, optimize the emulator for Shining Force 3 that I'm using to, like, record. So I'm not easily able to look at, like, chat and, like, monitor the stream when I'm recording this emulated game right here. So right now I'm actually, like, keeping an eye on chat on my phone, and this is actually working pretty good, so that's good. I want to kill this Skaven before I get all these other cockboys to show up. Also, I should just mention, this is just kind of something I decided to do spur of the moment. I really, in the future, am going to try and, like, actually give advance notice for these streams. Like, I'm going to actually put out a video and be like, hey, you know, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to be recording Parasite Eve. Be there or be square. You know, I don't know, some shit like that. This one, I just decided, you know what, fuck it. I want to start streaming at least once a week. Why don't I just do that shit now? Let me just fucking do that. So I just said, you know what, fuck it. Let's just go live right now. I did a couple of test streams. What was that, like last week? And everything looks good. Okay, let's have Penko. You would just block their ass. Yeah, I know a lot of popular YouTubes. Like, apparently, okay. So, like, if you guys notice, a lot of YouTube comment sections do get pretty nasty. I, myself, have never really had that problem. Sometimes on, like, my Final Fantasy Tactics 1.3 videos, I have actually had some really ignorant comments where people weren't able to tell that I was playing a hard mod. And they're saying stuff like, oh, this guy's an idiot. If he had just used a ninja and put 2 knight swords on, he would have been able to instantly kill that guy. And I'm like, oh, man, I wish they would actually pay attention and see that it's a hard mod. But I haven't ever really gotten, like, super negative, nasty stuff. I've never actually blocked anyone on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, nowhere. In order for me to block someone, I can handle the heat. Like, if someone wants to come in there and call me a fucking cocksucking bastard piece of shit motherfucker, it could just roll right off my back. I don't really care. I guess I would probably only block someone if they were going at other people in the comment section of the stream. That's where I'd have to put my foot down. But if they're coming at me, like, whatever, fam. You could try to get to me. It's not gonna work. You could just go there and have your fun. But I know, in particular, I did play a little bit of that gacha game, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Blazing, but I dropped it because gacha games, you can't play multiple of those or else you're in trouble. But I do like seeing info about the game, seeing what some of the character artwork looks like, and there are 2 YouTubers, streamers who do content. Kabuki Sage, I really like Kabuki Sage, and Mystic Watch, I also really like him. And I saw Mystic actually was getting some super salty comments. And he was on Twitter kind of talking like, how the fuck do some of you big YouTubers handle some of this bullshit? And Geekdom actually came in the convo. And D-Free, another Dokkan Battle YouTuber, was in there too. And D-Free was like, Geekdom taught me what to do. And that's, you just drop the ban hammer on those motherfuckers. And that gets to them real quick. I guess... when you ban... I forgot to use attack on Penko, damn it. When you block someone on YouTube, what that does, they're still able to go to your channel, and... Oh, nice, we got her... Oh, nice, that's gonna raise her attack as well, getting that weapon level. If you block someone on YouTube, they can still watch your video and stuff. It's just when they comment, that comment is basically invisible to everyone except for them. So, like, if... Let's say you'd go to, I don't know, Geekdom 101. For example, we'll use him as an example. Let's say someone went to his channel and was talking a whole mess of shit. Geekdom would block them in a hurry because he doesn't have time for that bullshit. Love Geekdom, by the way. Huge shout outs to him. He's a great Dragon Ball YouTuber. And so that if that person in the future would come back to the channel talking crazy shit, being disrespectful, the only person who would see that comment is the blocked person. So I do kind of like that system. But again, I have not actually blocked anyone. Yeah, we'll have Median come forward and spawn these guys. Oh, okay. Here's the funny thing. Okay, so I'm noticing my mouse is like moving all over and it's frustrating me right now. I'm trying to tell a story and it's bothering me a little bit. And I completely forgot. For the longest time, the way I would record stuff on my computer whenever I'm using emulators or anything, I would use a PS3 controller. But PS3 controllers are a real pain in the cock because if you, like, wiggle the wire connecting them at all, it, like, completely disconnects the controller. And it'll only last for 1 second, but it's enough to fuck with you if you're, like, emulating games, for example, which I was. So I finally looked it up, and I'm actually using a PS4 controller now, but the touchpad, when I touch the touchpad, it actually moves my mouse. So I'm seeing my mouse slightly move, and I'm like, why the fuck is my mouse doing that? And that's why. It's because I'm touching the damn touchpad. I gotta stop doing that. The V2 Magic. Hey, congrats on getting that. Yeah, I have heard that that is a pain in the ass to get. Now all you gotta do is get 3 more, 1 for everyone. Or get 7 more, get 2 for everyone. For my playthrough, I definitely will be getting at least 1. Definitely gonna be getting at least 1, because I'm definitely gonna want to show that process off. As much of a pain in the ass as I know it's gonna be. Garage is way back there. I don't know how high of a level I'm actually going to be able to get Penko up to before I have to move on to other levels. You know what? Okay. How do you say it? R. Julian 1? I have addressed this before. I was actually going to bring this up. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I've heard nothing but high praise for it. I've also heard that, like, Konami, whatever controls, like, the official Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, Brian, Duel Links, that's what we're referring to. That Duel Links is going to, like, be officially recognized for, like, tournaments and stuff. Like, they're, like, some sort of Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide tournament thing. Like, Duel Links is official. So, like, a lot of people I saw were really excited about that. The problem for me with Duel Links is that I can't, because I want to get my YouTube channel to be more successful. Like, I want to build it up more. And, like, unless I focus it completely around gacha games, to play more than one gacha game and try and do the YouTube channel at the same time is tough. So, for now, I'm just sticking with Dokkan Battle. Although, after fucking not getting Broly in 2,000 Stones, maybe I will switch, drop Dokkan, and do, like, Duel Links instead. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, shit, yeah, that V2 Magitech suit, that's crazy. Damn, that's strong as hell. Yeah, Duel Links, I've heard nothing but good things about it. Nothing but good things. We'll move David up. Again, I did mention, I did play a little of Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Blazing. But I decided to drop it because, again, playing multiple gacha games, that's just not going to work out. And that game has a problem of it. I believe it released in August of 2016, and they were moving at a good rate of releasing characters. They were following, you know, from the beginning of Naruto, you know, when you have Young Team 7, and they're slowly moving forward, you know, like, oh, this month they released the brand new, you know, Shukaku Gaara, and they released Rasengan Naruto, you know, shit like that, Shidori Sasuke. But recently, they have just put their balls to the curb, and they are just going so fast. They've skipped so many characters. Like, in March, they had not even gotten to Kakazu and Hidan yet. Now, they flew by Sagemo Jiraiya, Pain, Sagemo Naruto. They're all the way up to Susanoo, Sasuke, and Danzo. It's crazy. The game, it's moving so fast that I just feel like it's probably not going to last very long. That's another reason I am not going to be really playing Ultimate Ninja Blazing too much. Well, at all. I completely dropped it. I don't even have it on my phone anymore. I actually was thinking about doing a giveaway for that Ultimate Ninja Blazing account I have, because I do have 600 pearls just sitting there, so I might as well give it away or something. Konami was going bankrupt. Are you sure? I know Konami has fucked up bad lately, and they've had a lot of problems, but they've been doing those pachinko machines, right? And those really make bank, man. Those make big dollars. Like, they have the Metal Gear Solid pachinko machine and all that shit. Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash. No, I actually have not heard of that. Beautiful art and animation. Well, that sounds awesome. Because I know Dragon Ball Super has had a lot of problems with not beautiful art and not beautiful animation. So, always appreciative to have that. Wait, there's Suikoden goes all the way up to Suikoden 5? Is that for real? I've only known of 2 of them. Damn. Wow. Are those all for PS1? They can't be, right? They've got to be spread out across other systems. More, like, next-gen type-ish systems. PS1, PS2. Okay. Yeah, there's 2 other series that I haven't actually recorded anything for the channel, but definitely would like to in the future, is, of course, Breath of Fire, which are some very good games. I've played a couple of those. And Dragon Quest. I have not played many Dragon Quest games. 8, though, is one of my favorite games of all time. I'll record Dragon Quest 8 at some point. Oh, shit. You're sitting on almost 3 million experience? That's a lot. Yeah, Dragon Quest 8. Hey, Jessica is my girl. Jessica. Love the artwork on her, if you catch my drift. Also, I do love the artwork by Akira Toriyama. Always love Akira Toriyama's art. Very good. 3DS version, okay. No defense, huh, Penko? Alright. Breath of Fresh Fire is a great Breath of Fire 2 hack. Yeah, there are good hacks. Oh, Tales games. I haven't actually played any Tales games before, but again, that's another series I've heard a lot about. Lately, I've been recording games pretty slow. I have to pick it up. I really got to pick it up. Because there are a couple games... Yes! Jessica has some great character assets. That's for damn sure. I got to pick up the pace with recording some of these games, for sure. Like, I still got to finish Final Fantasy Type 0. Not a big fan of that game, but, you know, I am right at the end. Bloodborne, of course, I did mention it, but I'm done with... doing all the grinding, recreating the save file that was lost. I want to finish a lot of this up before I start working on too much other stuff. But, alright, let's see. The only 2 things... Well, actually, okay, there's 3 games upcoming that I was thinking about maybe starting. I did mention it a little earlier. I don't like to pimp it out, but I do have a Patreon. And someone did donate to my Patreon, and Resident Evil Code Veronica is what they asked me to play. Or, well, they just said another Resident Evil game. And the next one I was going to do is Code Veronica, so I would just, like, make sure, rather, you know, let's say I would have originally done Code Veronica in January of 2018. I'll just make sure to do that. I'll actually probably start doing that tomorrow, to be honest. Another game I'm going to be recording as, I guess, like a Patreon playthrough is Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross, one of my favorite games of all time. I'm going to be getting on that soon. And then there's another game that, I guess, you know, hey, I'm seeing a couple names in the stream. A lot of you guys are regulars. You're commenting on my videos a lot and stuff. I believe in July, right? Final Fantasy XII, The Zodiac Age is being released. I've seen a lot of comments of people asking me to record Final Fantasy XII. I actually did talk about it on one of the most recent Final Fantasy 15 videos I did, but it's not uploaded yet. What do you guys think of me recording Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age when that comes out in July? Let me know. Yeah, we'll bring Arthur forward. I want to be careful in this spot, but I think Penko, her defense is higher than the Skaven's attack. So I think they'd only do 1 point of damage to her. Worth looking into? Okay. The only problem is that Final Fantasy 15 seems like they're gonna be giving support to that game for quite a while. Like, there's constantly DLC, patches, and updates being added to it. So, like, I'll be doing Final Fantasy 15 for a while. You know, I'm still working on Shining Force 3. I want to finish up Final Fantasy 8. A lot of people have asked me to finish that one up. So, like, there's a lot of big games that I still have, like, ongoing that I want to finish up. And then Final Fantasy 12 is a game, its length is, like, only surpassed by Shining Force 3. That's, like, the only game that would take me longer to do than Final Fantasy 12. Yeah. So, it's based on the international version, right? Whatchamacallit? The Zodiac Age is based on Final Fantasy XII International, which had the job system, because originally Final Fantasy XII was too easy. Like, it had, like, the Final Fantasy Tactics problem of, and Final Fantasy VII as well, where they gave you just so many options that you became so powerful, and adding a job system that really does limit you know, what every character can do, I do think that does make it a lot better of a game, honestly. Yeah, you know what, Brian, to be honest, expect to see Code Veronica from me very, very soon. I would say I'll probably have Code Veronica beginning to be uploaded probably by the start of next week. So be on the lookout for that for sure. You're also a fan of me doing Zodiac Age. Okay. I'll probably do it like a video close to the release date to really gauge people's interest and how much they'd want me to do that. Because again, I don't want to just be starting so many new games and stuff without finishing a lot of the ongoing stuff I have. But a good example of Resident Evil Code Veronica, again, I have such knowledge of that game, I could smash Code Veronica in like 2 days. It would be nothing for me to just take 2 days out, completely complete that game, and then start uploading that. Median will stay right there. Okay, see, okay, here's the thing with me doing blind playthroughs. I'm talking to R. Julian here. I can, like, if people would really want that, but I do like to make sure, the number one thing I don't like on YouTube is people who put up, like, horrible playthroughs and are really, really, like, they just don't do a good job. They're not putting effort or research into what they're doing, and they just really bumble and stumble their way through. I do hate to see that, and that's why I like to make sure I have, like, really comprehensive knowledge of a lot of the games that I do. That's why I don't really do too many new games, honestly. I'm gonna put Arthur right here. Would Spark kill one of these fuckers in one hit? Probably, right? Yeah, honestly, Code Veronica is probably my favorite of the Resident Evils. Don't do it full blind, do it semi-blind. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. Oh, you know what? Another RPG series that I do want to record, but haven't actually recorded one of the games before, is, of course, Star Ocean. Star Ocean is a really good RPG series. Okay. What does the zombies attack? 18. Yeah, she's fine. Again, got that no-death run going right now. I do not want to lose it live on stream. I don't want to get bodied live on stream. That would be horrible. So we're going to make sure to be very careful. Matter of fact, I'm getting nervous. Do you have a healing item? No. I would like... Okay, they're not even going for her. Yeah, okay, so Brian, currently, I have Shining Force 3, Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy Type 0, and Bloodborne. Those are all ongoing at the moment, right? The reason Bloodborne got delayed for so long, I haven't put up a video of that in like almost 2 years now. God, that's almost embarrassing, but my file got completely erased, so I had to recreate that from scratch. And I did mention it a couple times before, but I actually watched my own playthrough of me and my friend Brandon. We are going through Bloodborne to completely recreate it, so I've got it completely recreated and ready to go. Type 0, there's a special item I had to get for 500 hours played. To be honest, I can't remember. I think it's the ribbon. You get it 500 hours played. I can't remember. But I grinded that off screen, and I'll be getting to that at some point. And then, of course, Final Fantasy VIII. So many people really want to see me record Final Fantasy VIII bad, so I want to really pick up the pace of my recording, because I want to make sure to listen to the feedback I'm getting. That's actually the reason I'm doing Shining Force 3 right now, is because people wanted to see this. Basically, it seemed like people wanted to see this over Final Fantasy 15 right now, so that's why I'm kind of working on this as I am. No, I have not seen the trailer for Episode Prompto. I haven't seen much on episode Gladio either. I have it downloaded. I have it ready to go. My friend was telling me that there's a point in Final Fantasy 15 where you're going through and Gladio is like, all right, peace, motherfuckers, and he bounces. And it's like apparently super obvious that that's the spot where episode Gladio takes place. And then he shows back up and he's like, hey, I've got this brand new scar, but don't worry, you'll have to play episode Gladio to find out about that. So, like, I'm kind of aware about that. I'm going to wait until I get to that point before I do episode Gladio. You were for SF3 over FF15. Yeah, that's what it seemed like to me, is that a lot more people wanted me to do Shining Force 3. So, that's what I'm doing. Man, I can't lie. I am really thinking about doing some more summons for LR Broly. Ugh. Ugh. Because I do want to mention, I actually have like 3 LR Broly summoning videos that I haven't uploaded yet of me doing so many stones and not getting him. The banner goes away in about 14 hours. I might do more summons before it goes away in 14 hours. I'm thinking I'm gonna, actually. Ugh, I wish they would... 2,000 stones, Dokkan Battle. You can... It's okay to toss me LR Broly. It's all good. I paid my sacrifice. My pound of flesh has been paid. 2,000 stones. Broly-sama, please. A man of the people. Yeah, I like that. That sounds good. That's what I would hope to be, for sure. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Okay, Penko. Let's keep getting these levels up. Yeah, I actually like this position she's in right now, because she can't really get surrounded. I'm not sure how much, like, how high of a level oh, no health, you bitch. No defense either, you... Oh, come on. Penko driving me bananas out here. No health, no defense. Awesome. Survivability, girl. Not like that's important at all. Let's have Robbie come in, right? Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put Robbie right here. Robbie is so goofy, man. Yeah, Shining Force 3, it's a shame because, you know, there's Scenario 1, Scenario 2, and Scenario 3. And Scenario 2 and 3 were never officially released outside of Japan. It sucks so much. But I just gotta give so much props, so much credit to the beautiful people, the translation team who made this possible. They meticulously translated Scenario 2 and 3, made the patch. They're just such awesome people, because Shining Force 3 has become one of my favorite games of all time, and I wouldn't have even been able to play Scenario 2 and 3 without them, so that's why I try and shout them out whenever I possibly can. You know what? Fuck you. Bye, Skaven. I didn't need to do that, but you know what? I felt like it. I also have, I have talked a little bit to, the guy's name is Legal Freedom. I talked to him a little bit. He is one of the, I'm not sure if he's the head of the translation team or one of the members of it. But I've done some talking with him, and he, he likes, how do I say this? He likes the way that when I do the playthrough, I'm talking to, like, most of the NPCs and really showing off a lot of the translation, because again, I'm not the type of, I'm not like a battle rapper who's going to be taking tons of shots out at people, but I will say I've noticed a couple other playthroughs of Shining Force 3. I've checked them out, and a lot of people don't really talk to NPCs too much, so I make sure to talk to a lot of NPCs, and I know that at least one person on the translation team really likes that about my playthrough, and yeah, from Shining Force Central. Yeah, yep, that's him. And he makes sure that, like, he actually just emailed me like 2 days ago, and said, you know, make sure to let me know before you start Scenario 3 so I can give you the most up-to-date version of the patch. And I emailed him back, and I was like, yeah, absolutely, man. Hey, another V2 suit. Hey, it's that stream luck. The stream luck is real. I guess I really should have streamed my summons for LR Broly, but like, when you're over 1,500 stones deep in summons, like, you're literally dying as you're doing it. I feel like I couldn't be entertaining on a stream while my, you know, while I'm physically dying at the lack of LR Broly showing up. Increase LR Broly pulls. Yeah, I wish. I mean, if I'm gonna have to email Bandai and say, Bandai, please, your boy put 2,000 stones into the banner. You can toss him to me now. Come on. 2,000 stones. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm actually going to, Ravi's so goofy. I am going to, I think, check out Rhyme Style. I'm going to count up myself how many stones it took for Rhyme Style to get Gogeta when he came out on Global Dokkan. Because I would say that's one of the most famous, like, droughts I've heard of, was Rhyme Style trying to summon Gogeta. I know Nanogenics also had a really tough time getting Merge Zamasu. And Nanogenics also had a really tough time getting Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. Penko, what are you at? Okay. So I'm actually gonna do this myself. I'm gonna see how many stones it took Nano to get Angel Goku and Merge Zamasu, and how many stones it took Rhyme Style to get Gogeta. I might do that after the stream because I want to know if I should really just not summon anymore for LR Broly. Because at the consequence, like, there's no way I'm doing any summons in Dokkan Battle anytime soon. I have to take a huge break from summoning after Broly leaves. There's no fucking way. Like, I will not be summoning in Dokkan Battle. I would say at the very least until when Intelligence Gogeta and Strength Janemba come out on Global. That will probably be the next time I summon. I think I'm going to skip the Super Saiyan 4s. I'm going to skip Physical Cooler. I'm going to be skipping Super 17, Intelligence Kid Buu, LR Gohan, LR Majin Vegeta. I'm skipping all that shit. Merge Zamasu and Spirit Bomb Sora Trunks. Skipping them all. Because honestly, like, my hero team is good enough to beat any event, basically even in the Japanese version of the game, so... Yeah, the Zero Wallets plan, that's a real thing. That is a real fucking thing. That's for damn sure. Okay, I'm gonna put Arthur right here. Alright, Penko. 25 experience, huh? Huh. That means it might be time to move on to the second stage. Is it zombies? I actually, damn, I can't remember what's on stage 2. I think it's zombies. Oh, wait, I completely... Damn it, scrolling the chat up. Was it Cirque who said that you weren't Yeah, my bad, man, my bad. I just kind of decided to stream last second. A lot of streams upcoming. I am definitely going to be letting people know in advance. Definitely not... Like, I don't know. To be honest, I just did some summons on LR Broly only a few hours ago, and it went really bad, and I was like, you know what? I should just stream a different game. I should get up and stream a different game right now. Jessica's favorite weapon is a whip. Well... Yes, it is. There's a couple thoughts that come to mind with Jessica. That's for damn sure. Okay, so Arthur's poisoned, so Uryudo's gonna have to go handle that. I'm also gonna pop a support right here. That zombie bastard. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Jessica and her assets. And of course, you know, I'm not, you know, not to take any shots at the perverts over in Japan, but of course, you know, they love to get all those outfits. They got the bunny girl costume for and all that shit. Like, you know how they do it over in Japan. Alright, let me get rid of this fucking poison this bastard zombie put on him. Alright, synthesis. Gotta make sure I say that. Not synthesis, but synthesis. Alright, you know what? Hang on. We're actually... I want to check and see what's in stage 2. The zombie has 18 attack. Okay. Oh, God damn it. Alright, well, Hazuki, check what's in stage 2. The Puff Puff. Yes, yes. Puffu Puffu. Yeah, Arthur. Well, I know it... Arthur is like... Oh, it's skeletons, huh? 20 attack. Yeah, we can make do with this. Looked like Penko's experience was going down from the Skaven, so we had to step it up to stage 2 here. We'll have Median go down and we'll get him forward. Again, we'll, you know, just keep taking it slow. Nice, relaxing, grinding stream. You know, we're just chilling right now. Kakarot, where are you, goddammit? Yeah. Yeah. Tell me, Mega XD Destroyer of Power, so you play Dokkan? What are some of your best cards, man? Tell me about your account. How are you looking right now? Did you get Vegito Blue? Did you get Rose? What's going on with that? Arthur, you can just chill back. Gets 8 eyes and becomes Spider-Man. Yeah. I have mentioned this on a lot of the like Dragon Ball Super reviews and stuff I've done lately, but I do think that Dragon Ball Super is... What the fuck, you bitch? Come on. Dragon Ball Super is more or less a toy commercial at this point. And I think that they're gonna try and market a lot of that. Like, that, you know, a lot of these characters are gonna have new techniques and new shit like that. Alright, so tell you what, guess what? Since this bitch wants to come play, you wanna come play? I was gonna hit her with Tiamat 4, Tiamat 2, too. I can't let the succubus hit Penko, so she's gonna have to go. Bye! I'm actually probably gonna have to egress back now. Great. Alright, so on this, when I come back to the second floor, I'll know I can't come close to the side there. The succubus is gonna come say hello. That would not be good. Blaze 2 would maybe one-shot Penko, so I'd have to be careful of that. Yes, he did revive the forearm technique. That's correct. And Master Roshi also used the Bankoko Bickery Show, which is the Lightning Flash surprise attack. He also used that, which he had not used since his fight with Goku very early in Dragon Ball. We're actually going to egress out of here and come back in. Your account got bugged. Hey, that sucks, man. Sorry about that. That certainly would suck ass. Especially all the time, like, putting into that game and grinding, that it would be a shame to lose it. Just gets one hair on the top of his head like Chaozu, huh? Yeah, I can see it. Alright, so, let's keep it up. Let's keep it up here. La, la, la. Moving forward. Damn, yeah, this is what's taking so long to get this grinding done, is the fact that I have to, like, baby Penko so much. Like, leveling up the main force goes by pretty quick because I'm just, you know, dominating everything. But because Penko is such a low level character, it takes a long time to really build her up. And to keep that no death run going, I have to be incredibly cautious. They weren't able to take any of your money. Okay, were you a free-to-play player? I see a lot of people say that they're a free-to-play player. Love having Gladio pick up Mega Elixirs. Yeah, Gladio is pretty helpful with that, picking up items. That's when you level up his skill just by taking steps around the world, right? Let's just move everyone over this way, because I really don't want to trigger. Hold on. Oh, I see. Look at that. Okay. So she can't actually fly up here, but she can fly on this little spot. So as long as I don't stand right here, she's not going to be able to hit us. Okay. Arthur can go right there. That's fine. Garrosh can go right there. And Waltz. Perfect. Alright, that bitch is not going to fuck with us anymore. Good. Alright, now I do want to be careful because the skeletons, I think, will actually be able to damage Penko. So I just want to make sure to keep her well defended as much as I can. Let's pop attack on her right now. Alright, Julian, take care, man. I may still be going in 30 to 60 minutes. I'm not sure. We'll see, we'll see. I'm having fun, you know, just chilling out, talking to you guys. I'm in no rush to end it. I have no idea how long the stream has been going on right now. But, you know, we'll see. I'll try and keep it going for a while. One Piece, yes. You know, I've actually seen that basically, because Luffy, I think the guy, is it Oda? Like, it's like Masaki Oda or something. Yurihiko Oda is the creator of One Piece. His name is something like, I'm butchering his name, but it's Oda, I know that. I think he was a fan of Dragon Ball and kind of designed Luffy a little bit after Goku. And then now, after that, every character had, like, a lot of new anime, they try and copy, like, the Luffy/Goku, like, character traits. Cloud motherfucking Strife, that like button. Yes, there it is. The return of Cloud motherfucking Strife. Oh, I can't wait for that Final Fantasy VII Remake. That is gonna, you want to talk about fucking lit. I cannot wait for that Final Fantasy VII Remake. Unfortunately, I get the feeling, I've seen like some articles and stuff talking about it, that like the Final Fantasy VII Remake is like not about to drop. Like, they are taking their time with that. I don't think it's not coming out in 2017. Same thing with Kingdom Hearts 3. They're taking their sweet fucking time with those games. I mean, honestly, I'm of the opinion that I like when video games get delayed and stuff, because it means they're making sure that they're good and they work. You know, I love playing old games over and over, so I don't care how long it takes them to get new games out. Yeah, I've heard that what they're gonna do with the FF7 remake is they're gonna release it probably in installments. Like, let's say, you know how Final Fantasy VII originally had 3 discs, right? So what they'll do is they'll cut it up. Like, they're gonna release disc 1 at, I don't know if they would do like, you know, $30 or $25 or whatever, and you know, that'll be, or maybe they'll release it as a completely standalone game and it'll be similar to what, because, okay. Wow, I'm all over the place. I'm having different trains of thoughts here. But Shining Force 3 in Japan, the way they did this game is Scenario 1 came out. I don't know the exact months or days. I think it came out in like 97. So just work with me here. Scenario 1 came out in like July of 97, right? Scenario 1 of Shining Force 3. Then Scenario 2 of Shining Force 3 came out in like December of 97. Like, they staggered it. And all the scenarios were released as like standalone games, but they could support it because they're so massive. They're like, Shining Force 3 was so massive. I think they're gonna do something similar with the FF7 remake. I mean, a lot of people have got to remember that FF7 was from an era of games where games were completely different back then, where they would do unique things. Like, nowadays in games, think of like Final Fantasy 15, or you know what the best example of what I'm going to say is Batman Arkham Knight, where in modern games, they will make like a mechanic. Think of Batman Arkham Knight, the Batmobile, and they will force that shit down your throat. Because they spent the money to create the assets for like the Batmobile, they will make you use that fucking Batmobile non-stop. And many modern day games are like that, where they make a mechanic and they milk the shit out of that until it gets so damn boring. But back in the day, that's not how things were. They, you know, Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9 are littered with these like one-off events that are very fun. Think of Tifa and Scarlet having their bitch slap battle on top of the Junon cannon. Think of Zidane and Blank having that little fun sword fight, you know, at the beginning of Final Fantasy 9. Things like that, games don't really do that anymore, and it's a real shame. Hey, Seryu Kai, what's up, man? Made it to the stream, that's what's up. I didn't actually, like, promote this stream in advance. I'm gonna start doing that. I'll make sure to probably give, you know, some notice before I stream again. Yeah. Okay, so they released, like, FF4, the After Years, and then I think they released that. That was a digital release on the Wii originally, I believe. And then they released that PSP version that had Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy IV The After Years. And then they also included that extra, the little interlude that connected the two of them a little better. Yes, Brian, I definitely love that they're taking time with the remake. Absolutely. Yes. I never really want them rushing at all. Because the more time they take, honestly, the better I think it'll be. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how Tifa's assets will look in modern day gaming technology, so to say. What is Tifa's design gonna look like? That is gonna be interesting to see for sure. Alright, Penko, you damn hoe. Alright, Penko, please give me health, attack, and defense for this level up, girl. I'd really appreciate that. No defense again! Penko, you're terrible! Ugh. Well, okay, Final Fantasy 15 had a weird development cycle, and that, remember, originally it was supposed to be, like, really linked up hardcore with Final Fantasy 13, and supposed to be, like, you know, in the, oh, damn, whatever they called it, like, it was supposed to be in the series of Final Fantasy 13 games, and it was going to be Versus 13 way back in the day, but I think they pretty much completely stopped with the development, and then picked it back up and decided to rebrand it as 15. So I do think that was kind of a unique case, and I would say I definitely don't think it'll take that long, for sure. Although, okay, so when did they announce the Final Fantasy VII Remake? Was that June of 2015? So that's about 2 years now, huh? So yeah, geez, when you consider that it's been that damn long since they announced it, I guess I wouldn't mind if it would come soon, but I I don't really mind either way. Just make sure that the damn thing is good. Number one thing is that it's good. And I think that's another reason why Square Enix is going to take so long, is because they know if they fuck it up, it's going to be really, really hard for them to kind of... Like, that's like their go-to. Like, I had always thought, you know, Square Enix, they were going to really play it safe with the Final Fantasy 15 remake, or Final Fantasy 7 remake. That's like their last resort. Like the, you know, in case of danger, you know, break the glass and make the Final Fantasy 7 remake. So I know they're gonna take their time to make sure it is beast. Hey, PMG Victor, what's up? What's up? This is officially gonna be episode 146 of Shining Force 3. After the stream is done, I think YouTube automatically will like make the stream, but I think I'll delete that one because I actually have like I'm streaming and then I'm also making a recording at the same time of it. So I'll probably upload that recording, which I think will have a little better quality. And then that will be the one that'll like go live on YouTube, because I'll always make sure that I upload the streams that I do. Now I am simultaneously streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now, so I think that Twitch will have an archive of the video as well. I am Setsuna. Yeah, the game that's supposed to be kind of similar to Chrono Trigger, right? Oh, they have make a mechanic and make you use it to infinity, huh? Interesting. Yokai Watch. I've never actually played Yokai Watch. Is that similar to Pokemon? It is, right? We'll put medium right there. I know Yokai Watch is very, very popular in Japan. The anime and all that. Yeah, Cirque, I agree. I think that's why they are taking their sweet time with FF7, is because they know they can't fuck it up. Campbell. Yeah, let me move Campbell first to kind of help for defense for Penko. Twitch only saves broadcast for 14 days, huh? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I love how it does actually show up. Like, okay, so I'm streaming through both with Restream, and yeah, I can see in the chat, like, who is commenting through Twitch or who's commenting through YouTube. Whoops, did I press? Yeah, I pressed that button. Well, I've watched a couple streams where people have done this, where they've streamed on both platforms, and it seems like most of the, like, viewership for the streams are happening on the YouTube side. I think because it's people who are focused more on doing YouTube videos, and they also branch off into streaming. Okay. Oh, yeah. Now, yeah. Oh, hey, I just saw that's a... Only agility, Penko, you bitch. Now you're following on Twitch. Hey, okay, very nice, yeah. So I did actually make the, like, because, you know, you can kind of edit and make, like, the different things for, like, when people follow you on Twitch, or if, like, someone does a donation. Like, I did set all that stuff up. I wasn't sure what to do for, like, because, you know, a lot of people have, like, really elaborate, like, gifts for, like, when people do donations and, you know, whatchamacallit, when people follow and all that stuff. You know, I do kind of want to, Hold on. We're going to keep going for a second. I think because you can do, like, a test thing for, like, you know, so, like, you can make sure everything's working. So you could do, like, a test donation, and it would pop up, like, you know, The Truth DT has donated, you know, like, $1 or whatever to yourself. I think I might do a test donation in a second so I can show you guys what I set up for what happens with that. I was thinking, I was like, what should I do? What should I do? And I did decide on something that I really like. Hazuki, we'll just go right there. Median, we'll go right here. Okay. Yeah, I know another reason too is that I've never I haven't done an official stream on Twitch before. I've only just done a couple of test streams. So no, I don't know if really anyone has found me from Twitch. Obviously, also another thing is I doubt a lot of people are really gonna be searching Twitch right now. Oh, who is streaming Shining Force 3? I gotta find some Shining Force 3 streams right now. So that's another thing too. Me streaming Shining Force 3, that's more so for the people who wanted to see Shining Force 3, which I saw a lot of comments of people really wanting to see me stream Shining Force 3. Well, okay, not particularly stream it, but just to do more of it, and that's what I'm doing. Different ones for various donation increments. Yeah, if you're a super big Twitch streamer, yeah, I guess you probably would, because I have been on a couple streams before where, people will get big ass donations and stuff, and it's holy shit. So setting up multiple would probably be fun for people. Yeah, that'd be cool. I didn't really play around with it too much, but I think I could set up a pop-up for if someone subscribed to me on YouTube as well. But I don't know. I felt like that wasn't really necessary. I thought making one for Twitch follows and for donations as well would probably be sufficient. All right, you know what? Hang on one second. I'm gonna do it right here. All right, I'll wait until it's one of our characters' turns. Damn skeletons! Come on, hurry up. Okay. Alright, guys. I think it'll look a little glitchy for a second because of the way I'm streaming off of, I'm using an emulator, and I'm not really streaming the program itself, but I think I'm kind of streaming, the window of it. So what I'm going to do right now, I want to show you guys what I set up as, the donation pop-up. I think some of you are really going to like it. I'm not sure how many people are aware of what this is going to be. This I thought long and hard. I was like, man, I do want to make it something fun, something meaningful, or, something that people will have fun with if it pops up. And I did come up with something, and I was like, yes, this is it. I don't know if I'll ever change this. So, guys, tell me what you think of this right here as kind of the donation pop-up. Hang on. Yeah, I think it might be looking a little glitchy right now, but that's just because I'm actually bringing the thing up. Okay, here we go. Oh, god damn it. Connect. Okay, one second. Okay, boom, here we go. Oh, you... Yep. That was it. PMG Victor, hey man. I love watching you in your videos. You didn't need to do that though. I really appreciate that. I definitely do. Thank you a lot, bro. That's really nice of you. But yeah, that is it. I set it up to be Zawaldo from Jojo. I love Jojo. I love Dio-sama. Zawaldo. That was the one. yeah, he did beat me. I had just gotten to the screen and I was gonna do it. Again, thanks, bro. I really appreciate that. Obviously, you know, anything you guys give me just makes me so it's really awesome. Again, I really appreciate that. You guys don't have to donate or anything. You know, just being here on the stream with me, honestly, is good enough. But again, thank you, my man. PMG, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I can't express that enough. Thank you. Okay, now, I'm not actually on the thing anymore. So the kind of... Guys, tell me, was it a little bit, like, kind of... Like, was there, like, black boxes on the screen or anything? Like, as I was, navigating through the windows and stuff? I think so, but it should be gone now that I'm actually looking at the game itself. Okay, so Hazuki, do we need to... Yes, we do. We can go ahead and raise Penko's attack up. But yeah, I thought that would be really fun, having Dio pop up with Zawaldo. Love that so much. Speaking of that, Jojo, man, I cannot fucking wait until they start animating part 5. That shit is gonna be so good. Jojo is so good. All right, hey, PMG, I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. I'll probably stream for a little while longer, maybe like another hour or so. We'll see, we'll see. I'm having fun. I like interacting with you guys. This is cool. Okay. So, median. Yeah, sir. Yeah, it kind of froze because I didn't actually have because I'm playing Shining Force 3 on an emulator on my computer right now, and I didn't actually have the emulator selected. Oh, wait, Brian, hold on. You don't... Hold on 1 second. Let me just take a look at this real quick. It's gonna look a little glitchy as well. Let me see here. Okay, Brian, you donated through YouTube, did you? Because that didn't pop up. I'm gonna have to, finish setting things up from the YouTube side as well. Yeah, okay, yeah, Brian, I don't see it, because there's like a service you can use to kind of like look through like all the notifications that have happened, like who's followed, who's donated, things like that. I looked at that and I didn't see you on there, so I'm gonna have to go. It's Streamlabs. I'm gonna have to get in there and kind of tinker things to make sure that YouTube, like I kind of have those adjusted as well. Oh, Creative Gaming, you saw that? He did? Damn it. Man, I didn't get it set up for YouTube then. Brian, my bad. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. Azure, I see you there. Sorry, this is kind of like a last-minute stream I decided to do again. These streams, I don't know. I did more summons for LR Broly, didn't get them, and I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I need to just stream a different game. And I decided to stream Shining Force 3 because a lot of people have wanted me to do Shining Force 3 lately instead of like Final Fantasy 15 or other content. So I've wanted to make sure. Okay, Azure, in the future, I am going to be making videos announcing when the streams are going to be. Absolutely. You've got my word that I am going to be doing that. I know this is basically my second official stream, and I'm 2 for 2 right now of not actually announcing it ahead of time. But in the future, I definitely will be announcing it ahead of time. I plan to stream probably once a week at least. Yeah, the Zero Wallets plan. What's funny is, I remember the Dokkan community called it the Zero Wallets plan. Obviously, Zamasu had the Zero... Okay, Zamasu had the Zero Humans plan, and then when Merge Zamasu came out in Japanese Dokkan, they called it the, the Zero Wallets plan. And yeah, it does work for LR Broly as well. Okay, Brian, you donated through Super Chat. Okay, so that's interesting, because right now, I am, I'm looking at the chat through Restream. Like, what I'm doing is I'm actually I'm looking at my own stream on my phone right now, and that's how I'm kind of following up with the chat. And what I have actually linked on the video here is the restream chat. So it's bringing in the comments from both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But yeah, the super chat thing didn't pop up. Brian, I really apologize for that, my man. I'm sorry. I'll have to, after the stream finishes, I'll have to kind of, like, look through the settings and make sure to get the, like, the YouTube side of things working really well with Streamlabs as well. Okay, yeah, a tweet. You're right, you're right. You know what? That is definitely something I should have done at the very least, is tweet out and then put something on Facebook as well that I was going live. In the future, I definitely will make sure to do that. That's a good idea for sure. Let me heal that 1 point of health that Penko doesn't have. Okay, Discord. No, Azure, you know what? I've actually never used Discord before. Really, to be honest, I've only used Skype once or twice either. Yeah, no, Brian, the point is, though, I did, like, I really appreciate you doing that, and, like, if that, I would have wanted that to pop up so I could shout you out. Like, you know, that's real, again, I'm really appreciative, and I know, like, that's a big thing. Like, if you're gonna donate, like, having the nice pop-up on screen would be cool, and the super chat thing didn't go through, so I think before, when I was kind of, like, setting up Streamlabs, I mainly did do it through the Twitch side. I think if you would donate on YouTube, like, through the, I think the donate link will take you to the stream, like, the Streamlabs thing, so it would still pop up even from the YouTube side. I'm gonna have to check that, because I do want to make sure to give people their proper credit. Azure, okay, yeah, whenever I use Skype, I definitely will. Seriously, I don't have, like, do I even have Skype anymore? Yeah, I think I do. I guess I should look into Discord, because, like, a lot of people have that. They have, like, Discord servers. I know a lot of YouTubers now will have, like, their own Discord servers, so, like, you know, a bunch of people who like that YouTube channel can hop in and chat. Yeah, that is a good idea. Maybe I should make a Discord server. I like that idea, Azure. I'll probably look into that, actually, to be honest. Penko, okay, so you're good. And as you can see, we're just doing some grinding right now. Preparing for the final battle of Scenario 2. I would say, honestly, we're really not that close to being ready to go to Scenario 2. It seems like basically throughout this stream so far, I have been interacting with chat even more so than I've really been playing. I'm moving at a pretty slow rate, but it's all good. You know, it is what it is. And in the future, I will be streaming, I would say, at least once a week. Probably many different games. I don't know what the next stream would be. Maybe more Shining Force 3. Maybe I would stream some hunts in Final Fantasy 15. I suppose I could stream some Dokkan Battle. Or I could also stream Parasite Eve. But I do want to upload the entire completed Parasite Eve playthrough before I begin that endgame like grind stream. Actually, you know what? Hang on. I just remembered. I haven't actually even completed the post-game grind for Parasite Eve either. So I'm not even ready to begin streaming. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of YouTube and Twitch related stuff I gotta get done. But yeah, this is my first official stream on Twitch. This is my second official stream. The first one I did for Dokkan Battle when I pulled Rose and Vegito Blue. But that was just I literally decided I was going to do that like only a couple hours before I actually did stream. So like I didn't have the chat popped up. I thought the quality wasn't that great. It was kind of like a last minute thing I thought would be fun. This, I guess, is more of an official stream because I made sure I've got the chat on screen. So when I upload it to YouTube afterwards, everyone will be able to see, like when I'm interacting with the chat, they'll be able to see what exactly it is I'm interacting with, which I think will be good. I did do 2 test streams. Man, Penko, you really fucking suck. Her levels up are so bad. I did a couple of test streams. I test streamed Shining Force 3 for a little bit, like 2 or 3 minutes. And I also did that with Dokkan to make sure it worked pretty good. Oh, wow, that's crazy, Azure. Getting Dark Knight is kind of tedious, too, in War of the Lions. Like, you've got to do a lot of stuff. Don't you have to... You have to master, like, Black Mage and shit, right? In order to get Dark Knight? Oh, I guess I can give an update. Again, I am eventually going to record War of the Lions. The reason I haven't to this day is because there's those rendezvous missions, which I would want to record because they're, like, the hardest fights, the coolest fights. And in order to do that, I would need, like, 2 PSPs. So I think what I'm going to do when I eventually record that game is I'm going to have 2 PSPs, I'm going to have 2 copies of War of the Lions, and I'm going to have 2 copies, 2 PSPs, 2 copies of War of the Lions. And I think what I'll do is I'm sure I'll be able to do it where I can clone my save file and then put it onto the second PSP. So I'll basically be using the same file. I'll be playing on 2 PSPs going through those rendezvous missions because I'm definitely not recording that game if I can't record those rendezvous missions for sure. Yeah, you gotta master Black Mage, Knight, get a couple of classes up to level 8. True. Yeah, Penko, only agility. She's done that twice now, huh? Fuck. Yes, that's right. That is true. You also have to have some enemies crystalline chest. Yeah. They really did make the conditions hard. But that's because in vanilla Final Fantasy Tactics, Knight Swords are so fucking OP broken. So it makes sense that they made the conditions to get it quite extensive. Because the reason they're so broken, by the way, is because they completely ignore evasion. Like, they ignore all that shit. It's just, oh, you're right there. Boom, Knight Sword, you're hit. There's nothing you can do about it. That's why in Final Fantasy Tactics 1.3, like, evasion was actually added to the formula for Knight Sword skills. Okay, creative gaming. Yes, you are true. Orlando plus Excalibur, enough said. Definitely. I do think throughout time, a lot of people have overrated Orlando. He definitely is the best character in the game, but a lot of what makes him so broken that a lot of people don't understand. Clearly, creative gaming, you get it, because you did mention plus Excalibur. But yes, the fact that Orlando has the Excalibur, which has permanent haste on it, means Orlando is double turning the entire field while also doing the most damage on the field, and it's just absolutely fucking nuts. Yes, yep. Orlando is famous for being one of the most broken characters in games. Well, let's just move forward. Yeah, I just realized, holy shit, is there a long grind ahead of me. Okay, so Penko is up to level 12 now. We do have to get her up to level 20. Which really could be a pain in the ass. I might have to use Swift Boots again. No, actually, I shouldn't have to use Swift Boots leveling her up. Yeah, he has Agrius's abilities, he has Gafgarian's abilities, and he also has Vermav and Rofel's abilities. And Maluadul, the Divine Knight classes. That's why, yeah, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with him, honestly. I guess because he's supposed to be a veteran of the 50-year war, you know, he's like, they call him Thunder God. He's this legendary warrior, and they really wanted that to play over. So I guess I can understand why they made him so godlike. That, honestly, that would be a fucking amazing anime. If they did like a 40-episode anime for Final Fantasy Tactics, that would be like the best shit ever. because the Final Fantasy Tactics story is so good, and then they really could have like beautiful animation with the fights and stuff, and then like the Lucavi or Lucavi as some people pronounce it, those monster transformations, that shit would be so damn good. Oh my god. If I like won the lottery and I had like $1 billion, that's what I would do with my money. I would somehow find a way to go to Japan and like make that shit happen. Fund the shit out of it and make a Final Fantasy Tactics anime. That would be the dopest shit. Dark Sword, Holy Sword, or Break Sword? Okay. Well, in vanilla Final Fantasy Tactics, the break abilities don't work if you don't have that equipment. Now, I know in War of the Lions, it does work, correct? You can use, like, helmet break, you know, break helmet and all that, even on, like, monsters and enemies who don't have that equipment. And then also Beowulf's Spellblade, true. I would say Agrius, Delita, and Ygraph's Holy Sword is the best because it's so versatile. Because you have Holy Explosion, which has that large line, that single line is incredibly useful. You know, you have Lightning Stab. The reason Lightning Stab is so good is it's, you know, the 5-panel AoE, of course, but it also has a very good, like, height radius. Like, you can go several panels in height above and several panels in height below. That's another reason it's so incredibly effective. Okay, so Penko, your defense is 20, and their attack is 20, so she's okay. This bitch, man. Start getting defense and health. FF Monster Tactics. I have not tried it. I really should, though. I mean, I guess my channel was built on Final Fantasy Tactics. So, doing streams on, you know, streams, videos, and shit on different mods of Final Fantasy Tactics is not a bad idea. Oh, these cocksucking skeletons. Yes, yes, yes. Get your blows in. Yeah, get it in. Get it in. There you go. Asshole skeletons, man, I swear. Oh, Azure, while you're here, I should mention, you're one of the most vocal people I see in the comments. You, Philadelphia Eagles, Creative Gaming, Cirque, I see all the time. Brian, of course, I see all the time. I see you guys' comments always pop up. I should mention, Azure, I was talking about it a little bit earlier in the stream, that, I'll probably go through, Resident Evil Code Veronica. I think I'll probably record the entire game this weekend, because a lot of people really wanted me to get to do, like, moving on with the Resident Evil playthroughs, and it's so easy. Okay, you want me to show you? Yeah, okay, hold on. I can actually show this real quick. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually just wait. I'm gonna egress out of here and I'll show you. They designed the Heroes test for maximum grinding and stuff. Maximum grinding efficiency, I guess. When you egress out of the Heroes test, you just come back to the Historic Church and you can go right back into the Heroes test. And, well, no, I haven't actually used save states. But you leave the Heroes test and you go right back in and you'll be on the top floor again. And then I'll kind of show this. I think I did show it off in the video. Maybe I didn't, though. It has been a little while since I recorded those. But when you egress, all you have to do is just come back to this area and go back down into the Heroes test. This is where we fought Desserin. Alright, so we're back here. I love how this still has the battle theme that played when we fought her going. The ship battle theme. Yeah, Tactics is so good. Okay, so now we're back on the first floor. And when you beat a floor, it's really cool. Whenever you beat a floor for the first time, this little thing opens up. Here, I'm going to move a couple characters forward so you can get a good look at it. All right, keep going, keep going. Because it's actually kind of blocked off, so I want to get a good look at it here. Let me just move Robbie, and we'll be good here. Oh, motherfucker, I don't have zero. Well, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, I don't have zero, but okay, here we go. So this hole right here, you can use this hole to just skip to the next floor after you beat it for the first time. So, boom. Now we're on the second floor. And you watch, you can just keep doing this. You just constantly are going down and down and down. And this will take us, I think this will only take us to the floor where the Minotaurs are, right? And then I think we do actually have to advance in that floor to get to the Necromancer. Oh, also, I'm going to mention this. I may recruit Queen Worms onto the party with Pappets. That's a character I haven't used yet. I'll go over him again probably before I cut the stream. We'll be able to recruit 3 monsters to take on the final battle of Scenario 2. The Queen Worm is very likely going to be one or more of those. Okay, so this is this floor. Okay, I think the next floor is the Minotaur floor. Yeah, and then this floor is where the Necromancer is, the boss of the Heroes Test. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, so here now we're on the bottom floor, the Heroes Test. The Necromancer, this guy's going to be a real pain in the ass. He's got Thor and Soul Steel. Definitely going to be a strong fucking boss. I do have a strategy in mind where I think I'll be able to beat him and continue the no-death run. Also, another thing I'm going to do is I might have Pappets recruit Griffins instead of the Queen Worms. I know this is the only, like, clay golem you can encounter, but the clay golems suck. But I might recruit Griffins. It'll be useful in that final battle to have flying characters. Azure. Oh, what I was going to mention is that I'll probably be recording Resident Evil Code Veronica this weekend. I'll probably, like, really beat the entire game and get onto it. Because some people wanted me to get to Resident Evil. And also through, alright, let's go ahead and egress and go back. Patreon. I don't like to talk about the Patreon very much, but, that is one of the, like, Patreon playthroughs that someone requested, so I want to get through that really quick. Another one that I have to do is Chrono Cross. Am I doing that on stream? I don't have plans. I mean, I guess I could. There's no reason I couldn't. We'll see. I probably will just record that offline because I could really just blow through that super fast, but I don't know. I wonder, could I even beat the whole game in one stream? Probably. Let me think. Because I've beaten the game dozens of times, so I have it almost completely memorized. But I feel like there is a part or two where I might forget stuff. I could, we'll see, we'll see. I probably won't stream it, but I'm not going to guarantee it. Well, the reason I brought it up is because I did, in my update video, I was very clear that I didn't want to, like, start recording a whole bunch of different games without finishing the stuff that I'm working on right now. Like, instead of, you know, like Final Fantasy 15, Shining Force 3, I want to finish those up before doing other stuff. But, you know, since it is like a Patreon thing, I do want to prioritize that. And I really have to get to Chrono Cross as well, which is another Patreon request. I don't like to mention the Patreon very much. It's just kind of a thing that's there, like if people wanted to donate, but I definitely don't want to. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. You know what? Okay. Yeah, you're right. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, I'm going to put in that trio with Chrono Cross and Code Veronica. I am. Okay. Yeah, I'll make sure to get that soon. Wait, that's a Super Nintendo game? I thought that was a Game Boy game. Oh, PMG, how you doing, sir? Okay, wait. Are we... Okay. Oh, you want the Code Veronica stream, huh? We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure, because I think I would be able to get through it faster if I just recorded it offline. I don't know. Actually, maybe I would be able to get through it faster as a... Oh, Final Fantasy Adventure. Okay, okay. Oh, so I was getting that mixed up then. Interesting. Okay, Uryudo, go forward. Hera. I'm gonna have to use support on Penko. What is Penko's base defense? It is 17. Yeah, 17's not enough because the skeletons have 20 attack. Yeah, okay. Alright. Oh, you know what, Azure? You're very... Wait, yeah, Secret of Mana. I'm well aware of Secret of Mana. Is it connected to Secret of Mana? Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay, okay. I gotcha. I was gonna... I do want to show this. PMG Victor, he actually did do a donation, so it popped up earlier in the stream. But you weren't here, and I definitely want to show you. Like, I've got pop-ups for the stream and stuff. And I really, really like this. Hold on, let me... It's gonna get maybe a little choppy. Might be a black block here or there on the video. Because I'm, like, recording an emulator for Shining Force 3. And it'll be right on screen. And I kind of want to show this off real quick. Okay, so let me head down here real quick. And I want to do this. The world! Tokyo Tomare! The world! Tomare Tokyo! Haha, yeah! So that's, like, before I set up, like, my first, like stream, like, I was going through different stuff I could do. And, I wanted to make, like, the pop-up kind of, like, I don't know, memorable and fun. And I thought there's nothing that would be more fun than Dio-sama popping up on screen, Zawaldo! No, PMG, no. I appreciate you. No, if you want to, you can, but no. I wanted to show people off that, but I could just do the test to show people. I really like that. I actually, I don't know how to make GIFs, so I actually found that GIF online. The audio of Dio saying Zawaldo, though, I actually, no, yeah, 72. That's just the, when you do the test donation, it does a random number. Yeah, I donated 72 to myself. When I did the test donation before, it was crazy. It was like, the Truth DT has donated $150. So I was like, wow, this, the testing thing really does get to very extravagant high numbers. Holy shit. But yeah, I recorded that audio of Dio myself, and then I looped it together. I actually took it from 2 different parts, because the first one, he's saying, the world, I think then he says, stop time. And then the second one, I think he says, the world time is stopped. Or I'm getting that mixed. One of them he says stop time, and the other one he says, time is stopped. And I got the 2 of those, because that battle, Jotaro versus Dio, that, like, if I did a top 5 anime battles, that may be #1. Honestly, it may be. That shit, that battle is so fucking good. Jojo, Jojo is, like, the best, and I know it only continues to get good, you know, all the way through to the end in part 8 and stuff, but if Jojo fell to complete shit forever after that Dio versus Jotaro fight, it's okay, because it still gave us Dio versus Jotaro, which is so good. Jojo is so damn good. GIF maker. Yeah, Giphy. Giphy is where I got that GIF, although I didn't make it myself. Because the GIF I used, that's when Dio uses the world, and then he attacks Joseph. But the audio is from when he's actually fighting Jotaro. So the audio is not exactly matching up with the GIF, but it does get its point across, because that is maybe like the most, that is probably the best shot of him using it, because then it kind of zooms out and you see Joseph at the bottom there. So I do really like that one. All right, so we'll have Median move up. Get these assholes showing up here. All right, Uryudo, just chilling back. Hera. One thing I definitely don't want to forget to do is we have to put support on Penko here. There we go. Whew, man, Scenario 2 has been a grind fest. That is for damn sure. I don't think anything is ever gonna beat my grind in Final Fantasy X. The 100-hour grind to get my characters able to just absolutely fuck with the Dark Aeons. But, Scenario 2 here in Shining Force 3 has had some brutal grinds, let me tell you. Using the Swift Boots to promote all my characters in, Chapter 3 the way I did was just insanity. Insanity. Oh, that sucks. Once you would get to Kefka's Tower. Oh, that sucks, man. Kefka's Tower is one of my favorite final dungeons in any RPG, too. I really like the final dungeon in Final Fantasy VIII. I really like the final dungeon in Star Ocean. Is it called Till the Edge of... No, it's The Last Hope. Star Ocean, The Last Hope. That's what I'm thinking of. Really like the final dungeon in that. Yeah. Final Fantasy VI. Like, when people say, like, Final Fantasy VI is either their favorite game of all time, their favorite RPG of all time, favorite Final Fantasy game of all time, that's all, like, I agree. I'd say, personally, I think I do like Final Fantasy Tactics better in basically every sense. But, like, yeah, Final Fantasy VI, when people say that's their favorite, it's like, I can agree. Personally, Tactics is my favorite, but, like, you know, Final Fantasy VI definitely is more than deserving of having that top spot. Really, I do kind of consider, like, Final Fantasy 9, 7, and 6 to be kind of like the kings of the Final Fantasy genre. And then I guess you toss Tactics in there as well. But Tactics is kind of a different, you know, gameplay system than 6, 7, and 9 are. Final Fantasy VIII in particular, I think gets more hate than it deserves. It just was not as good as Final Fantasy VII. That's the problem. You know, Final Fantasy VI was legendary, Final Fantasy VII was legendary, and then Final Fantasy VIII was really good, but I don't think it was legendary, and it was following 2 legendary games. That's why Final Fantasy VIII gets so much flack. I also think Final Fantasy XIII gets unfairly treated. Final Fantasy XIII is way better than people think it is and treat it. Final Fantasy XIII had such great... Wait, I've meant to say Final Fantasy... If I said Final Fantasy 15, I think I might have. I meant to say Final Fantasy 13. Because you can't out-level the enemy in Final Fantasy 8. That's true, but it doesn't matter. Like, if you properly do, like, the card system and get your junctions up to speed and stuff. Like, in the Final Fantasy VIII playthrough right now, I am completely on track to getting the Lionheart in Disc 1, and I will be doing that in the playthrough. We'll be getting Lionheart on Disc 1 in the Final Fantasy VIII playthrough. And, of course, once you get the Lionheart for Squall in Disc 1, like, nothing can fuck with you at all. Yes, yes! The final dungeon in Final Fantasy IX. I love that. Memoria. I love the Memoria theme a lot. Like, a lot of times when I'm, like, just doing something where I'm doing writing or maybe doing some editing, the Memoria Final Fantasy IX final dungeon theme, I do like to put that on an awful lot. I also like There is the really short section, the Crystal World, where you fight the 4 Guardians in the Crystal form, and then eventually you fight, is it Death Guys? And then eventually you fight Kefka. That theme is also very good, because it's kind of like a remix on the Crystal theme. Yeah, poaching in Final Fantasy Tactics was a huge pain in the ass for sure. Weapon upgrades, yeah, a lot of the Final Fantasy VIII stuff was kind of tedious. The card game is really fun though, but the rewards are so broken, it's such bullshit. Oh wow, my playthrough was one that got you into Final Fantasy VI, huh? That's awesome to hear. That was a very successful playthrough then, because FF6 is so good. I have talked about it a little bit, but I definitely have plans to record just the vanilla, normal version of Final Fantasy VI sometime in the future. 8 and 13 were okay. Yeah, I like them a lot more than most people, I would definitely say. Wow, over 3 million experience now. I do love how you're calling him Prince Sasuke. That does kind of fit. And Phantasy Star. You know, I remember there used to be... Oh, I'm going way back here. On Sega Genesis, there was some sort of, like, Sega Genesis subscription service I had or something. Mainly, back in the day, it was to play Shining Force 1 and 2. But I remember they also had, like, the Phantasy Star games on there, and I did play them a little bit. Yeah, the Phantasy Star games are definitely games I would look to record sometime in the future. I definitely want to kind of pay a premium. Sega Channel, is that what it was called? Again, I had to have been maybe 3 or 4, so I only have very, very, very vague memories of this. I remember my subscription might have ended or something, and then, like, I lost my save data in Shining Forest, or it, like, updated every month or something like that. But I remember I lost my save in Shining Forest. Okay, so we're still waiting for Penko to get some shots in. Alright. Penko is having some really bad level ups, too. Oh, boy. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, because it's not like we're taking her into the final, like, fight, you know, in Scenario 3 or anything. Or the premium disc, but still. Like, geez, she could have better level ups. That'd be fucking great. Wow, 100 V1 suits. They probably sell for good money, though, right? So your money will be, better for all time. You like Tetra Master better than Triple Triad. Okay. I think I can agree the FF9 card game is what you're talking about. Tetra Master is the FF9 card game. Triple Triad is the FF8 card game. Here's my problem with Tetra Master, is that in Final Fantasy VIII, to basically master, like, all the cards and stuff, you only have to get, like, one of every card. And I've heard you don't even have to do it at the same time. You just, at some point, have to have one of every card. But in Tetra Master FF9, in order to have the best rank, you have to have every card with, like, different arrows pointing in different directions, which is absolute bullshit. Squaresoft, they were high as fuck out of their ass when they decided to do that. You only should have to get every card. It's such bullshit. And the only hint they give you to that shit, too, is that when you beat Ozma, you get the strategy guide, which very vaguely, I might add, just says, make sure you have arrows pointed in different directions. But they don't really ever fucking explain it. That's my beef. That's basically my beef with Tetra Master. But yeah, when I do the Final Fantasy IX playthrough, I will be getting every card and will be just crushing all opponents in that card game, absolutely. Just like we have so far in Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, the V1 suit is a guaranteed drop, huh? Okay. So at that point, it'll be very easy to level up. There is the double experience in Golden Key, and then, correct me if I'm wrong, but there is a triple experience level up in Altisha, right? Alright, median, we're just waiting. Arthur-sama, we're just chilling. Penko is the focus of the day. FF6 was your first Final Fantasy game? Wow. Wow, really? Okay, well, hey, honestly, I'd say FF6 is the perfect game to start to get into the series. I am a little envious of you. That's awesome. Like, I definitely would say at some point in the future, try and play Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy IX, and Final Fantasy X as well. I'd say those are the ones that you would, like, you know, you really gotta get to. Okay, only one. Alright. I was curious how much that skeleton was gonna do. Until I meet Highwind in FF15. That's the girl, right? The girl Lancer? Yeah, because we have seen her once? Yeah, we've seen her once so far in the playthrough. They also showed her off a little bit in trailers, right? I saw that a lot of people originally thought that was supposed to be Lightning. I can't confirm if that's the case, though. Besides that, I don't really know much about her. You can insta-kill the guy that drops the suits. That's different. Originally, the Ring of the Lucy, you couldn't do that before, right? Didn't they? They just did a new patch, and they changed, like, a lot of facets of Chapter 13 of FF15, and they also buffed the ring as well, right? I'm not sure if that worked before, but that's cool that it happens now. FF4. Yeah, FF4 back in the day. Definitely a huge classic. I know a lot of people do say that FF4 is their favorite as well. That's definitely a great game. Eventually, I'll be recording that for the channel as well. Well, I'll be recording all Final Fantasy games eventually. You had FF10, but you just never played it, huh? Okay. FF10 is fantastic. Especially the new FF10. The new FF10, whatchamacallit, has the Dark Aeons, which I think really adds a lot to the post-game experience. Because originally FF10, there wasn't really a whole hell of a lot to do besides fight Nemesis, I suppose. Well, Azure, remember, you do see her in the scene where all of the higher-ups of the Empire are assembled. We have already seen her in the playthrough outside of the Chocomog Carnival. Oh, the Sin Scale fight on the ship. Yeah, I love that fight. That fight is fantastic. That's one of my favorite fights in the game. That's like the first official boss. Very easy. That sucks that that's where it would glitch up, though. Yeah, Tactics is my favorite as well. Okay. Yeah, the international version has the Dark Aeons. That's true. I was always salty that there was this international version that had the Dark Aeons, but I never had it until the, you know, the remaster that they released in 2014, was it? March of 2014? That's why I was so hyped in the days and weeks leading up to that, to doing that playthrough. I remember I was finishing up Shining Force 2, and I was so hyped. for that FF10 HD and fighting the Dark Aeons. That 100-hour grind I did for completing the Sphere Good for every character. Come on, Penko, no health again, no defense again! Damn you, bitch! Making this so difficult to grind if she's not gonna get defense. Oh, I hate Penko, stupid penguin. Yeah, the Ring of the Lucy sounds broken as fuck. A challenge run of Shining Force 1? Yeah, I could do that. That would be fun. That would definitely be a fun playthrough for sure. Yeah, the job system for FF12. That's another thing. Yeah, I am really excited for FF12, the Zodiac Age, which I believe comes out in July. Because I am eager to try out that job system in FF12. Azure, what was your problem with my review of Kingsglaive? I remember you commented that I didn't go into detail. Was it about the fight with, what was his name? Nox? Was his name Nox? Nox in the Dark Knight? Is that what it was? Because, I'm open of criticism. Criticism is good. Like, it helps you to improve. So, yeah, if there's any faults you saw, please let me know. I'm down to discuss it with you for sure. First Final Fantasy was 9. Definitely a good one. Yes, I love the Final Fantasy X battle system. For sure. That shit is so good. That's why I just want them to do an old school type battle system for one of these new Final Fantasies. I mean, I feel most people seem to want an old school turn-based style game, but they just refuse to make it, and I don't understand why. I don't get it. I think it's Square Enix. They might just think they're smarter than everyone else, and they're fucking up, in my opinion. Yeah, Orlando. Yeah, Orlando is pretty broken. I agree. Of course, I was talking about it a little earlier on the stream, but a big reason Orlando is so OP, of course, is the, whatchamacallit? Damn it, I'm losing my train of thought. The Excalibur. The Excalibur is crazy. Alright, go ahead, Robbie. Let's see. Penko. Penko. Your attack is... Look at this shit. Look how unbalanced this damn penguin is. 45 attack, 17 defense. How lovely, Penko. Tactics remake with an FF10 battle system? That would be interesting. I would like to see them bring back the FF10 battle system, though, for sure. Okay, I see. Yeah, okay, so you're saying there's a lot of details I skipped over in the review. Yeah, I gotcha. I could see where your gripe is with it then, for sure. I would say the movie definitely... The problem I have with it so far is they tried so hard, it seemed like, to connect with Final Fantasy 15, but, like, none of the elements are really crossing over into the game so far with where I am. Right now in my playthrough, I haven't actually uploaded it yet, but the last thing I've done in FF15 is I fought Titan. Now, I know that, I think that's pretty early on in the main story, but I have done, like, most side quests. Hera. Yeah, I do think we need to drop a support on Penko here. Oh yeah, the opening battle. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Bahamut in Final Fantasy V. Is that... Okay, Bahamut in Final Fantasy V, there's like a... It's like a mountain dungeon or something, right? And then you fight him on the top of like a mountain or something. Yeah, I vaguely remember what you're talking about. It's been a while since I've played Final Fantasy V. But I do remember getting Bahamut might have been a little tricky. And then I think there was the Phoenix Tower as well, right? Which was a little tricky also. Yeah. Titan is the first of the 6 that you deal with. Yeah, and then the second one to pop up is Ramu, which is what we're going to deal with now. That's where the last part that I recorded. Oh, wait, are you talking about... Final Fantasy IV, the After Years. Okay. Yeah, man, talking about all these old Final Fantasies does make me want to record them, though, definitely. Okay, so we're looking pretty good. Hazuki, Hazuki! Median... Alright, the one thing that's pretty good right now is that Penko is still getting 49 experience from killing these skeletons. So I don't actually have to go to the next floor yet. Well, there we go. Not 49 that time. Alright. Alright, let's move forward. I might actually go to the next floor. I think their attack was, what, 24? So I will have to be careful with Penko. Although, so far on stream, Penko's been hit, what, 1 time? She's about to level up. Let's have her get to level 15, then we'll probably move on to the next floor for the grinding with her. Alright, so let's go ahead and draw all these assholes out. Azure, when you say Volcano Underground, you're talking about the Titan fight, right? That's what that sounds like to me. Because, yeah, Gladio does kind of to say, like, hey, Noctis, you know, quit being a pussy boy. You're the king of Destiny, alright? Stop fucking around here. Yeah, that was cool. I did like that. If that is what you're referring to. Okay, yeah, I did really like that. Gladio grabbed him and said, listen up, bitch boy. Enough of this shit. No whininess. Don't be like Sasuke. You look like Sasuke, but that doesn't mean you need to act like him. Alright, let's have... Yeah, she's safe to attack. Alright, good. At least she got health and defense. Thank fuck. Alright, I'll have to put attack back on her. Alright. Oh, thank God Penko got defense. She really badly needed that. Gladio gets his own special boss at the end of the DLC. Okay. Yeah, because I know that he shows back up to the party, and he's got a scar, and, you know, it's kind of like, oh, Gladio, where'd you get the scar? And then kind of the thing, you know, at the time, it was like, well, you know, only $5.99 to get that episode Gladio when it comes out, and you will be able to know exactly what happened. I've also heard a lot of people talk about the Cup Noodles product placement, but I never really worried about that so much. Yeah, okay, Chapter 13, so it isn't as tedious. Yeah. I've heard this as well, Azure, and they also increased the power of the Ring of the Lushi, people are telling me in the chat that it just charges a lot faster now. I have not seen Chapter 13 yet, so I'm not exactly sure what the changes are. What I'll probably do is I'll probably just record it, and then after I record Chapter 13, I will probably watch someone else's playthrough from when the game first came out, and then I'll be able to comment in the playthrough on, you know, what the differences were, good or bad. But yeah, I have heard a lot of negativity about Chapter 13. Yeah. I've heard that they do focus on other characters in that chapter as well, because I did read an article on it. Bards, Ferris, Lena, and whatever her name. What is her name? Chris? Her name is Chris, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I know who you're talking about. It's, damn, what's the old guy's name? It starts with a G, doesn't it? Man, it's been a while since I played Final Fantasy V, too. Fuck. I think it's Chris is her name, though. And the guy, his name is like, Krill. Krill, yeah, there we go, Krill. Final Fantasy V is another really good game that not a lot of people talk about. Alright, we're gonna head to the next Gallop. Yeah, there you go. Alright, we're gonna just get rid of this guy, and we're gonna head down to the next floor. Oh, Centurion! Median wants to show off for the stream, huh? Go ahead. Did you hit him enough times, Median? 123, no big. Okay, Median, thank you. Alright, so yeah, we'll send Hazuki to the little hole at the top so we can head to the next floor. Yeah, I will say that this music in this dungeon does make this a lot less tedious than it could be. Because the music is like, it's pretty good, pretty relaxing. Not really, like, I don't know, a good way to describe it. Not, like, super aggressive. Just kind of a nice, relaxing kind of theme here. Oh, for real? She's one spot away from it. Damn it. Come on, Hazuki. The succubus. Yeah, that's Morgan down there. Wonder if the new Marvel vs. Capcom will be any good. Speaking of Morgan. Alright, so Penko. Penko's defense is 18. Huh. And their attack is 20-fucking-4. Yes, I'm still going. Yeah, I told you, I'd go for a little bit. I probably am gonna end the stream pretty soon. I'll probably go for about, like, 10 minutes or so. I figured, you know, there's no reason to, like, if I'm gonna stream, I might as well do, like, a nice, fun, long stream. Let plenty of people come in and out and stuff. Okay, Ramza in the new Dissidia. Isn't that an arcade game, though? Are they actually releasing that, like, for other systems besides arcade? But yes, I am excited that they gave my boy Ramza from some love. Absolutely. It is for PS4, really? Huh. That changes the game completely then. Because, I mean, if a game has Ramza in it... Oh, Eagles, what's up? Okay, yeah, Ace is in it too? Really? I didn't know about that. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna probably, I'm gonna look into that a little bit. Alright, Synthesis, you can back up. Let's have Median get down here, draw out these asshole scissor crabs. Oh, these bastard crabs, they can paralyze, can't they? Damn it. Yeah, I think they can. Alright, so let's go ahead. I do want to make sure Penko is protected down here. He's gonna be in a... Yeah, I saw he's in his Chapter 1 Squire class. Azure, no, the Type 0 playthrough is not done. I'm not in any hurry to finish it. I want to... Because right now, I was working on Final Fantasy 15, but so many people... I saw such overwhelming comments of people saying more Shining Force 3, when are you getting back to Shining Force 3? So I made Shining Force 3 the priority over Final Fantasy 15. And then, of course, I want to get to a couple of the Patreon games that were requested of me. Chrono Cross, Azure, you know, your Mystic Adventure, Resident Evil. So Bloodborne and Type 0 will be after, like, all of that. I am going to finish them, though. There was a sequel... To Type 0? No, there's not a sequel to Type 0. I think there was like a teaser at the end. At the end of Type 0, there's like a super hidden secret ending, which is kind of a teaser for Final Fantasy Type 1, I guess they're supposedly calling it. But I haven't heard anything else about that. Yeah, Penko will be alright. Type 1, type next. Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it, though. Huh, the scissor crabs don't give very good experience. Oh, boy. Alright, so now things are going to get tricky. If Penko is not going to be getting good experience, in order to keep the no-death run alive, I might have to switch over to using the Swift Boots to get her to level 20, which is going to be a real pain in the cock. 2? That's not bad. Alright. I gotta keep support on her, though. That's the problem, is that I have this no-death run, and I can't let the no-death run go away. So I gotta be very cautious when grinding up Penko, which is what I'm doing right now. It's gonna be a real pain if they paralyze her, too. Alright. 2, that's not bad. Hera. Let's go ahead and heal up that damage Penko received. Yeah, Creative, you're referring to the no-death run? I agree. It also could be, I don't think you're referring to it, but my Dokkan Battle account. Not getting LR Broly made me want to just drop Dokkan Battle like it's hot, but I have invested a lot of time into it, so... Hazuki... No, she's already got... You know what I am gonna do, actually? Since Penko can't one-shot these fuckers, let's have Hazuki do a little damage so that she can kill it. Oh, man! That did a lot more than I thought it was gonna. Alright. Median. We'll just chill. Penko, we're gonna come over here and take this one out. Even though Penko's only taken 2 damage, I don't know, I'm still nervous about this damn penguin, man. Okay, so she's getting 35 experience. That's not bad. I can work with 35 still. Yeah, okay, here's the only thing about that, though, Creative. If you remember, I used maybe 700 stones for Vegito, and then I re-rolled. Now, it did take me, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 re-roll attempts to get Vegito, but I only use 700 stones. Fucking LR Broly, I've used 2,000, which is, it's so ridiculous that I didn't get him. Not to mention, every other, like, Dokkan personality I saw, they pulled the motherfucker in, like, their first multi, second multi, third multi. I got the shaft so bad with LR Broly. It's crazy. To think you could do 2,000 stones and not get the banner card is just mind-fucking-boggling. Yeah, Legendary Super Warriors. I love that game so much. That was the second playthrough I ever did. Legendary Super Warriors was. Great game. Great, underrated game. Love the RPG elements with Dragon Ball Z and all that. Love that game so much. Yeah, creative. Hey, if you're gonna send me luck so I can pull them in the last couple hours, I really appreciate it. I'll probably do one final little push to get them. Not a lot of stones, but, you know, I'll see if I can't make some magic happen. I will say, I don't think I'll really complain. Like, if I pull them, then it'll all be worth it. You know, it's like, you know what, 2,000 stones, but I got the Broly in the end. It's all good. It's all good. I will be more than satisfied. So, yeah, I'll make another attempt tonight. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Any luck, I appreciate. Any luck you want to give. Oh, I should mention, yeah, I do have a couple videos of Broly pulls that I will be putting up sometime soon. Unfortunately, obviously, I mean, you guys do know that I don't end up pulling Broly in these videos. And it's gonna suck watching it now, because I was very confident. I was like, alright, here we go. Another 300 stones. There's no way. We're pulling LR Broly. I know for sure we're pulling them. And then you can hear me dying by the end of the video as the realization sets in that I indeed will not be pulling LR Broly in that video. And it's soul-crushing. But it is what it is. Alright, well, I appreciate the Scissor Crabs not paralyzing us. There's that small victory at least. Hera... Alright, so we'll let Penko get this last kill here. Median, just move over. Dude, what's your... Okay. Okay, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Okay. I don't know much about it besides the fact that it's a gacha game. It's like Dokkan Battle, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Blazing. You know what? I mean, I'm a Final Fantasy channel. Maybe if I don't pull LR Broly, I drop Dokkan Battle and just move over to Brave Exvius. Maybe I will do that. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I've heard good things. I've heard people say they have a lot of fun with that game. So we'll see. But that's the thing, is I don't want to play any more than one gacha game. I think that would be bad news. I appreciate any luck that you guys give me. Well, Azure, here's the thing. LR Broly is the best card in the game, bar none, by far. Nothing is even close to him. And to put, you know, 4 times as many stones into that banner as, like, anyone else I saw that got him and not get him, like, that's, like, the biggest shaft ever. I'm just, like, soul crushed. Like, it's really hard to continue. Not to mention, I'm a crazy sick fuck. I love the Dokkan World Tournament. And LR Broly absolutely shits on the World Tournament, and it would make it so easy. Yeah. Okay, Brave Exvius. Yeah, it does have kind of like a, whatchamacallit, like an actual story, and there's like characters specifically for the game, right? Dokkan, of all the gacha games, Dokkan has the worst story by far, because Dokkan's story is like a fucking... It's nothing. It's just trash. You know, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Blazing actually is following the Naruto story. Yeah, I'll look into Brave Exvius. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, that LR Broly was tough. Alright though, guys, I'm probably gonna call the stream here. I have no idea how long this has been going on. I had to have been streaming for like 3 hours or so by now, right? I think so. But yeah, so in the future, I'll probably be streaming at least once a week. Probably different games. We'll see. I might try and stream another time, like on Friday or Saturday or something. We'll see. In the future, when I stream, I definitely will make sure to toss up a little video. Probably like 24 hours in advance. A lot of times I do like to just go do stuff by feeling, though. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll record Code Veronica. Maybe I'll record Dokkan, more Shining Force 3. I don't know. But anyway, thanks everyone who came out. You know, anyone who followed on Twitch, you know, donated. You guys are really appreciated. I love you all. Streaming is fun. Thanks again, guys, for turning out. Later.